Hello everyone, and welcome to today's WolfQuest stream. And today, we will be playing on challenging because I'm pretty sure the Wolf of Falling has no modifiers for that. Pretty sure he doesn't. But today we will be following Apollo. Now, Apollo is from Katari and Terrell's first litter. Let me just give you guys a good look at him and welcome everybody to the stream. Wow, so many people are here already. Oh my goodness. But, oh, and the stupid audio thing is happening again. Sorry. Give me a second. Because I'm pretty sure the Wolf of Falling has no, is it doing? No modifiers for that. Pretty. Okay, you guys, sorry about that. The audio decided it was going to freak out again. I thought I had all the stream windows muted, but apparently I did not. But oh my goodness, it seems like some of you guys may be up a little bit late. Don't feel like you have to stay up all night to watch the stream, guys. Please don't. Sleep is important. Coming from the person who's up late almost every night, I should be talking to myself here. But yeah, so welcome everybody. Sorry about that little audio issue in the beginning. Hopefully I'll finally get that figured out at some point. But today we are here with Apollo, and Apollo is from the first litter of Katari and Terrell, and he is a very strong, very bold wolf. I'll give you guys kind of a good look at him. He's got a few scars, and oh my goodness gracious, is that what I think it is? Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my goodness. You guys, we have Moose. Hello and welcome. But, oh my goodness, you guys, Moose, and I think I just chased him off. They were fighting, but oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're gonna leave these guys alone. Do they actually damage each other? Dude. Oh my goodness, wow. Wow. Oh, listen to him snorting at me. Oh, okay. He's not a happy camper. I think even Apollo would know to leave a moose alone. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's an interesting challenge idea. We'll have to take note of that challenge. That is definitely something we could use. I don't actually think we have anyone with a bear challenge. I'm pretty sure we don't. So I think Apollo's challenge is that he must stay at the Bison Peak Cutoff den in Slough Creek because he was there when Kaya was attacked, and he saw how the stranger wolves were very aggressive, and being a pretty aggressive wolf himself, Apollo wanted to challenge them back. So, we may try and take on a moose at some point. If we run across one after we've done some hunting, we might try and take it on, but especially, there's not really a good way of taking down a bull, or a moose, especially a bull moose, unless you have a lot of carcasses prepared already, because basically, even a cow moose is equivalent to a bull elk. And I hear him still. Is there another moose around here? Or am I just hearing remnants of that fight? I heard a moose somewhere, I don't know. But Apollo's challenge is that he must stay at the Bison Peak Cutoff den as a challenge to the stranger wolves, and his ability is that he is very, he's a survivor, basically, and so he can actually survive being shot at the cattle ranch. And so we may actually take him to the cattle ranch and see how that goes. And where are we even? I'm lost. Okay, there we go. Now we found wolf territory. I was probably in it before and just got distracted by moose sounds. So now we gotta figure out which way the wind is coming from. And, so also you guys will have a lot of chance to provide input, and also I just want to give you a shout out too. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope you guys have been enjoying the channel, and welcome to the community. But you guys will have a huge amount of chance to actually input to the stream in suggesting names for the mate. We didn't even see the scent markers. What the heck? But, like, you'll be able to, like, name Apollo's mate. You'll be able to name some of his puppies. And we do a lot of that with random generators, just so there's... it's random, it's fair, because last time we got, like, 30 names within the first time I asked for puppy names. It was pretty insane, and it took me a bit to keep up with that, but I will be trying to keep it as fair as possible. And yes, 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 I actually do know the Magic School Bus. That show was a huge part of my childhood. I used to love that show. Oh my goodness, that was a great show. And I don't think they're not still making that, are they? That kind of predates that kind of predates today's generation. I think most unfortunately kids today won't grow up with that sort of thing. That just makes me sad. They won't grow up with that. But and here I sound so old going kids these days, but I'm glad to hear some of you guys do know about Magic School Bus still, because that was a great show. And yes, Bill Nye the Science Guy. I used to watch Bill Nye the Science Guy too. Okay, let's see who is. Oh goodness, there is a wolf? Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh you guys. Oh you guys. You guys. Do you guys know who this is? Oh you guys. Apollo would not turn down this fight. But I'm not sure if Cassidy got any votes or not, but she is, if we do run out of wolves that got votes to do side stories, we will definitely be going into the ones that didn't get side story, or that didn't get any votes. I'm going through the wolves that had votes first, though. That's kind of how it's working. Oh, sorry about that song. Yeah, so if you guys don't know who this wolf is, this is the stranger wolf that attacked Kaya, and Apollo was there for that. Apollo is also a pretty strong wolf. Oh, I haven't shown his stats, have I? Let's see if I can see them here. If we go to pack stats, he actually has 80% strength. He's not very fast. He only has 20% speed, and he has 50% stamina. So he's a pretty strong wolf, and he's also a very aggressive wolf, so he would not turn down a chance to fight the wolf that attacked his little sister. Oh my goodness. This could be pretty intense, because I don't think Apollo would back off. And if Apollo actually dies, I think we'll probably revive him if he doesn't have puppies, because the stream must go on. You know what? We don't have any carcasses nearby, so I'm actually gonna back off for the time being. Oh man, but I don't think Apollo would let that slide. I'm pretty sure he'll be back, but he knows he's not a stupid wolf. He's not to the point. He's not so aggressive that he will he'll fight to the death. He does know when to back off, but oh, and here is a perfectly timed little bunny. But he does remember things. He will be heading back. And you know, guys, in real life, wolves would not have that sort of sense of vengeance. And in real life, this would probably not happen. He might still fight, but it probably wouldn't be with as much motivation as we're saying he has. So just keep that in mind. We do personify the wolves a little bit. As of yesterday's episode, yes, Kaya is alive. Spoilers, I'm sorry, but as of yesterday's episode, Kaya is alive. Whether she will stay alive remains to be seen, because if something like that cougar happens, good golly, there's no telling what could happen. But I have not recorded any episodes today. I do not usually... What the heck? That's a grizzly. That's a grizzly bear. We're gonna go attack the grizzly bear. Because Apollo would. He just would. He really honestly just would. But yeah, as far as we know, Kaya is still alive, and I haven't actually recorded episodes today. Sunday is usually when I live stream, or sometimes I don't have time to record at all or to live stream at all, but I don't actually do recordings on Sunday for the most part. Usually I need a break, and that way I can rest my voice. If I'm feeling up to it, I live stream. If not, then I can rest my voice, because to record, I talk for an hour or two each day, like constant talking. So, that can do a number on your voice. I think we're gonna actually head towards elk territory and see if we can, oh, let's get this coyote. We'll see if we can take down an elk. And, oh, Apollo, you're so slow. I'm not used to having a very strength-based wolf. All the other wolves we played as so far have been very speed-based. So, well, there's a difference between a fight you know you can win and a fight that you know you can't. That's what I mean. Well, oh my goodness, talking about naming the bears Winnie the Pooh. It's funny because on the forums, almost everybody calls the bear Bob. I really don't know how it started. It's just been around forever. Everybody just calls the bear Bob. So, there's a lot of different names to the bears. And they called the coyote something at one point too. They called the coyote something, but I don't remember what it is. Multiplayer streams will be fun. I definitely want to do another community event at some point, but possibly streams too. I don't know. I don't normally stream multiplayer, but depending on, oh, here we go. Here's the herd. And we're actually going to eat at the carcass that just spawned right up here too before we hunt. But, yeah, I don't know if I would do, depending on, it's a little bit more complicated to stream a community event. It's a little bit easier to record it and then post it later, so, but at the very least, I definitely want to do more community events. And possibly collab events. Yeah, Song is someone I have known for a long time. Actually not in real life. We haven't actually met in person, but I've known her for years, so, we may do a collab series in WolfQuest at some point. We may see her in the community events, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what goes on. I think it'd be fun. And oh my gosh, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard. Apollo, are you gonna even be able to hunt? Are you gonna even be able to hunt? Maybe, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna try a different tactic. We're going back to the herd. We're not gonna go after one of these weak elk. We're actually gonna go straight for the strong ones. And there's a coyote sneaking around the herd too. But we're actually going to try a different tactic because these elk, we don't want to go after one that's the bull elk is going to get. Let's see if there's one that's a little weaker. But we're actually going to just try and do as much damage as quickly as we can. And that probably didn't work so well. But yeah, actually, if you guys have seen the Keep Talking and No One Explodes series, I actually have an episode to put up of that. That will be up either tonight or tomorrow. But that is actually a collab with Song. So, if you haven't seen that series, it is definitely a lot of fun. We tend to blow up a lot. But it's definitely a very fun thing. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Can we get a bite in? I think we can. The nice thing is once Apollo catches up to an elk, then he can do a lot of damage very fast. The trouble is getting him to catch up to the elk because this totally drained his stamina as well. So I think the trick is just getting a good bite in. But once that, does stalking actually help you get closer to the elk? I've never actually been sure if it has or hasn't, or if it was just aesthetic. Maybe it does, though. Oh, perhaps it does. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it is kind of stressful. It's stressful to play. It's very fun, but it's stressful as well. It's a good sort of stress. Let's see if we can sneak up. It does look like stalking helps. Oh, wow. Alright, let's see. Can we get in? Can we run now? Are we gonna be able to catch the elk? Once we can get it to stop, we've got it, but, if we, don't get it to stop, then we're kind of in trouble. Let's chase it this way. Oh, no, don't turn back towards your herd. Please don't turn back towards your herd. Yep, hunting might be a little bit long. I'm sorry, you guys. That's the thing we've been trying to trim out. Oh, no, don't go that way. There we go. Almost there. And, thankfully, his stamina's not wearing out too quickly. But it does wear down a little slowly. Some of you guys may have figured out what exactly I'm doing with this elk right now. Like I said, Apollo doesn't really let things go. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can get closer. Oh, come on, come on, come on. All right, can we do this? Can we do it? Oh, almost. We just need like one more bite, I think, and then we'll be able to, where are we on our map? We're kind of a little bit up still. We gotta let his stamina regain. Does stalking do it faster? I don't know if it does or not. Oh, I don't want her to go in this way though. Yep, just trying to catch up to this elk is gonna be a challenge, but he can do it. It just takes some time. Oh no, it is not because you can't read the manual. We mostly blow up because I call a bee a backwards bee. Hello, welcome to the stream. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, we're almost there. You guys probably know what I'm doing now. Let's see. There we go. Let's just take out this elk. He does do a lot of damage when he does actually get bites in, so that's really good. But it'll probably be nice once we find him a mate to have a wolf that can actually catch up to the elk. Alright, so let's head back into Stranger Wolf territory here, because now that Apollo is not hungry, I think he has some unfinished business to attend to. And he has, I believe it's 80% strength. I don't see the scent trails, but I hear the music. Is it this way? No, it was up. We gotta find the scent trails. That's the trouble, and the wind is blowing the wrong way. I think it might be down this way. Oops. Alrighty. Yeah, 2.5 was kind of buggy. The old version of WolfQuest was really quite buggy, honestly. Oh, the wind direction is changing, and it's just, oh gosh. I hate it when the wind changes when you're in the middle of finding scent trails, so, yeah, the stranger wolves can pretty much teleport in this. And why are there all the carcasses in the world here all of a sudden? There's like carcasses popping up all over. So there's our bunny carcass, and there's all sorts of other carcasses too. There's the one we brought down, and there's another one that spawned down this way. Okay. I hear the wolf, but I don't see the wolf. I hear the music. Why do I keep hearing the music? Do I have to go further up this way? Oh my gosh, why do I keep hearing the music, but I can't see the trails? The scent trails or the wolf? What in the world? What in the world, you guys? I think the territory may have bugged out. I'm gonna just leave the territory and come back. Yeah, you can actually take out the wolves depending on, Hey! Coyote, no! Coyote, no! Coyote, die! How many hits does it take him to kill a coyote, I wonder? That did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. It takes, I think it takes Kaya like 6 hits to kill a coyote. 4, almost just 3. Almost 3. Oh my goodness. That is a pretty stinking powerful bite. Wait, was that a scent trail? Was there a scent trail here? I think I just saw the coyote scent. Hey, there's another one? Are you serious? You're kidding. No, coyote, no. No. Ah, that's actually a good idea, following foxes and coyotes. Oh my gosh. Let's just make sure we are full up on food, and then we'll head back into the territory. Here we go. Here's a scent trail. This should hopefully give us a little more luck. I hear the music and oh, I'm pretty sure, yep, here we go again. Apollo has returned. And this time he knows he has food, so he can risk it just a little bit more. Ah, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it helps to kind of just circle the territory. That's another good method. Let's see. Let us see. Oh, you guys, we're doing a lot better this time now that we have more health. Oh, we might actually win this. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, you guys, we actually won. Now, the question is, I think he would probably just chase her off. He's an aggressive wolf, but he isn't, he's not, I think he would just chase her off. Welcome to the stream. I think he would probably just chase her off and not try to kill her because I don't think he, I feel like he would not actually have, murderous intent, but he would just be determined to kind of dominate her and say, you stay away from my pack. So, you guys are all telling me not to show mercy, but I think, honestly though, I just feel like Apollo is, I feel like he's not the sort of wolf who would kill just for the sake of killing. Even so, I think he would definitely put her in her place and chase her off every chance that he gets. But, and how much experience do we actually have at the moment? 470, so we're getting there. But I think he definitely would make his presence known in their territory, in the Druid territory. And kind of just let them know that, hey, I'm here and you leave my pack alone. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I see new people popping in. And oh! Except now her mate has shown up, it looks like. I don't think Apollo would hold back on him either. I think he'd kind of just be in there, ready to get in there. Although this guy seems pretty strong, maybe even stronger than his mate. I don't know. Yeah, to actually kill a fox, you usually have to corner them because otherwise they're way too fast. I kind of feel like they might need to be nerfed. Are we going to be able to chase him off? I don't know if we're going to be able to chase him off. Oh, you guys, I don't know if we're going to be able to chase him off. We can do maybe one more hit. Oh, you guys, how much health do we have? How much health do we have? 19%. I think we can take another hit. Are you serious? How much health did we lose? Okay, we can take another hit. It's gonna be dangerous, but we can take another hit if we have to. Oh! Well, I don't think Apollo can be blamed for that one. I don't think he can be blamed for that one. He was just trying to dominate him. And the other wolf would not submit. That you could argue was self-defense. I think if the wolf submits, he wouldn't kill them, but that wolf would not submit. I guess that's kind of survival of the fittest. Did we get, we didn't even get experience for it, you guys. I don't think the game wants us to kill other wolves. I think Apollo might actually just kind of leave and be like, well, you know what? They probably hate me now. He's put the one wolf in her place, and he sort of accidentally killed her mate, so I think he probably feels like he's done enough at this point. I think he'd head off to another territory. Oh, here's a cougar. Would he go after this cougar? No, this cougar's coming for his carcass, I'm pretty sure. There's no way Apollo's catching a cougar, but if we can get it to stop, maybe? We'll have to see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to do that. He probably felt a little bit bad about killing the other wolf, but I think at the same time it was more self-defense. And the thing is, you know, wolves don't try to kill each other. In fact, they don't normally fight. If it does get serious, they will potentially kill each other, but they usually try to avoid it coming to that because if you get into a serious enough fight where one wolf actually gets killed, there's a good chance the other wolf will be injured as well, and so that's detrimental to both wolves' chances of survival. So basically, if you're going to have two wolves who get in a fight, usually there will be a lot of growling, a lot of snarling. That's the same reason why you'll see a lot of dogs. There's a lot of barking that goes on when they confront each other. They're trying to bluff each other out so that they can avoid an actual fight that leads to injury or death. Because if two wolves fight, the chances are one or both of them will be seriously injured. So if you can avoid that by growling, if you can avoid that by just nipping or biting and trying to show strength over another wolf, then it's good for both of their survival. That's just kind of how it works in the wild. So usually, I am not surprised by the fact that the game doesn't reward you for killing another wolf. That's a really interesting idea. If you guys have suggestions or ideas for the game, you can actually suggest them on the WolfQuest forums, or you can suggest them. I believe there's a Steam forum for suggestions as well. And the devs do go through and read them. They do. They actually talked about that recently on the forums. They can't implement everything, but they have implemented some ideas before. And there are a lot of really good ideas. And it's well worth suggesting it. There's absolutely no harm in suggesting. Worst case scenario, it doesn't get added. Best case scenario, it does. So there's no harm in suggesting things. And you can do that on the WolfQuest forums or on Steam. We're going to jump over the log. There's topics on both Steam and the WolfQuest forums. It does reward you with EXP for killing wolves, because it didn't for us just now. Maybe they've changed it. Yeah, I try and, oh, we should be looking for scent trails. I didn't even notice we were in the wolf territory. Yeah, I try to work some amount of, I try to work some of the science and what's known about wolves into my gameplay, or what's known about the other creatures. I think I try to implement some educational value so that it's not just another gameplay video. Oh no, hopefully your Wi-Fi won't crash. Aw, that's not good. I hear, can you kill a stranger wolf that's after your pups? That is a good question. I am pretty sure you cannot, because the stranger wolves vanish after a while. If you saw the video where Kaya was attacked, we actually did chase the stranger wolf, and after a while she just completely disappeared. So, I don't think you can kill them. You'd have to have a wolf that somehow cornered them and killed them extremely quickly, and even then, I don't know if their health would be curbed at a certain point or not. So, yes, I am super excited for episode 3, and I keep forgetting to watch the compass. I constantly glancing over at the chat and not at the compass, and so I keep running right out of wolf territory. Sorry, guys. But yes, I am super excited for episode 3. If you guys don't know, the team has officially announced that they are actually going to make a 3rd episode of WolfQuest that will take place after the Slough Creek mission, episode 2, which will have you raising your pups into young adulthood. And I am super excited for it. This has been probably the biggest request in WolfQuest since, I'll see you later. It's probably the biggest, I lost my train of thought. I am so sorry. It's probably the biggest request that we've had since the game came out and since 2.0 came out is, are we going to get to continue raising our puppies? It's kind of, it was kind of hinted at, or kind of sort of, like, the end implies that that would be what would happen next, so the logical thing to ask was, and I'll show you guys that, because if you read the ending, it says you'll go on, and, it'll go on, you'd go on to raise your puppies and teach them how to hunt. So it kind of, it says that, even though it's not in the game. And so it's kind of been hinted at for a while. It's the logical next step. And I'm super excited to see it because, yeah, it's going to be really big, and I think it'll be really fun. I can't give you guys any details on what's going on behind the scenes, even though that's just something that I'm not allowed to do. I'm not allowed to give out spoilers. I'm actually a beta tester of the game, if you guys did not know that. And here is another wolf. I think Apollo would kind of just run right up to him and just be like, ah. Yeah, again, if you have suggestions, make sure you suggest them on the Steam forums or on the WolfQuest forum. Somebody said stranger wolves are cowards. Yes, they do run away, but actually that's a very important survival tactic. Oh! You know, it's so fitting Apollo be the one to get that achievement. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's actually not really cowardice, because if they stayed, they would most likely be killed. So in order to survive, they have to run away, and that is a wolf's goal, is to survive and pass on its genes. We did get experience for that one, right? Yeah, we got, we're up to 545 now. I think you get some, about 50 experience, I think. As far as how much the new, and sorry if I'm not getting to all you guys' comments, there are quite a few of them, it's hard for me to talk about all of them. As far as how much they're predicting it to be, I'm not actually sure. I'd have to go back and look at it, but I believe it is supposed to be, I'm not sure. Veronica said they're predicting it to be $5 to $6, right? And I don't remember the actual numbers, but that does sound right. It's not going to be as much as the full game, and, I think the team's philosophy, WolfQuest has never been a game about making money. The point of the game and the point of having to sell the game is so that they have the money to continue development. So they do have to make some income from the new stuff they're making, and it does have to be enough to make it worthwhile so they can continue developing the game. But, yeah. So I think $5 to $6 sounds about right, but I'd have to go back and check again. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, there is a very submissive specimen male. He kind of does look a little bit like Kanto. Kanto is a little bit more golden in color, if I recall. Yeah, the gray ones are pretty tough in this territory. They're probably the dominant pair. The submissive one is probably potentially their puppy, and then the other two are the parents. Yeah, oh, coyotes give you 25 and they're an easy kill, though. The reason I haven't been hunting as much elk with Apollo is because, it takes forever. I've actually kind of been looking around for predators to chase, because that's really the fastest way, because each bear or cougar you chase off is, 200, and so you chase off 4 of them and you've already got enough experience points. But, they can be kind of difficult to find. So I think at this point he's kind of just running from territory to territory, because it's really hard to hunt elk with Apollo because he's so slow. If you guys saw the elk hunt earlier, it was really, really slow, and we're going to be doing a lot of elk hunting later, because unfortunately I can't skip it for the stream. So we've been kind of starting to skip it in the normal series, because it does get kind of tedious when you're just hunting and hunting and hunting. Let's see. And yeah, elk do give 100 experience for cow elk, and then the bull elk, I believe, depends on how much health it has when you start attacking it. Apollo would probably, good question here, would Apollo know of Kanto's existence? I think Kanto is 3rd litter. I believe he was the 3rd litter, and if so, if that is accurate, then no, he would not, because Apollo stuck around for the 2nd litter, which was Kaya and Ashy and, oh, who else was in that litter? I don't remember which of the males were in that litter. I don't think it was it Kanto? I don't know if it was Kanto or not. But if Kanto was in fact from the 3rd litter, then Apollo would not know of his existence. The wolves dispersed at about 2 years old in this. And in fact, the intro says you're a 2-year-old dispersal wolf. Now, sometimes we play with that a little bit for the sake of story and say, well, maybe he's actually closer to 3 or whatever. But, as far as, sorry, I'm trying to keep my train of thought here. I forgot where he's going with it. Oh, I hear elk. I hear elk. Somewhere? Or is it moose? Is it a moose? I think it's more likely elk. I don't know where they are, though. I don't see them. But as far as, yeah, okay, also I should talk about timeline. Someone's asking about timeline here. So this would actually be, so Kaya's litter, this would be during the same, this would actually be the same year as Katari and Terrell's third litter. It would actually be the same year. So they would be at the Canyon Cliffs Den at this point. And let's see. Yeah. You can sometimes find bears pretty easily. In fact, if we run up here, I'm trying to keep up with you guys' comments, and they're kind of are a lot. Oh, is it going to be mean now? Sometimes you can get a bear to spawn by this rock, but apparently not right now. So yeah, the time period would actually be at the same time as Katari and Terrell's third, or no, excuse me. Apollo was born their first litter. He would have been 1 year their second litter. He would have dispersed the same year, or dispersed before they had, so no, he would actually, this would actually be the same year as Flair and Kirian's litter. Oh, okay, so Kanto was from the same litter as, Kaya and Ashy, so then, yes, Apollo would know him. Oh my goodness, you guys are, are chatting pretty quickly. So, yeah, ears are pretty hard, eyes are pretty hard. I do some art myself. Paws are the hardest for me. And, so yeah, Apollo wouldn't have been there for the third year, but he was there for the second one. And, oh, congrats on taking out a bull moose by yourself. That's a pretty big accomplishment. We actually haven't taken out too many, or I don't think we took out the one with Katari and Terrell the once, but I don't think other than that we really have. So yeah, if if some of you guys, it looks like some of you guys may have gone back and checked on the oh, here we go. We're actually headed right for the stranger wolf. And there's one up here, a Slough male. He kind of looks like, I wonder if he's the brother of the wolf that Apollo accidentally took out. Let's see. You're not my family. Oh. Oh. Oh, I think Apollo would kind of feel a little bit bad because this looks like the wolf that he accidentally killed. And it kind of looks like his dad, too. Oh, I think Apollo would just kind of say, yeah, okay, you're not going to cause trouble, just go. But yeah, WolfQuest has taken quite a long time to be in development, and it does take them quite some time to develop new episodes. It's a lot of code. Coding just takes time in general. Yeah, it did look like Terrell. Their third litter. So, okay, Apollo was a puppy for their first year. He was a yearling for their second litter. He dispersed. So, this spring he dispersed, which would have been the third litter. So, he left before they had their puppies. And so, they would be coming up on their fourth litter. This, because it's now the fall. Amethyst Mountain is set in fall. So I think it would be their fourth. I have to draw out this entire timeline, you guys, because it's confusing me. Trying to keep track of everything. I'm going to try and put together a timeline. And also, just if you guys have art or story submissions you want to send in, feel free to send them in, because I can try to figure out a way of featuring them. Maybe we'll do fan art features, or fan fiction features might be a little bit harder, but we can. I want to try and feature any fan works you do. I really don't think he would, because for the most part, wolves mate for life. Oh gosh, stubbing your toe is painful. Oh my gosh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of the timeline and figure out. I really just want to set up an actual timeline and have like a portrait of each of the wolves for it. Yeah, you guys, I really don't think that Terrell would be back here. If anything, this is because Terrell came from this pack, remember? If anything, so for one thing, it would be his family. So if anything, it's probably his brother. Hello. Hello and welcome to the stream. So, but yeah, that was actually Terrell's pack that he dispersed from, so it wouldn't make sense for him to be back there, because that's his family. Unless he was just visiting his family or something, in which case Apollo is probably kind of just sassy to his dad. But I think it's probably more likely it would be his brother, because that is his birth pack. Try not to spam the chat if you can. Yeah, I'm not really sure why, but the subscriber amount has been kind of snowballing lately. I think it might have something to do with my niche episodes. I'm honestly not sure, but I'm pretty sure I've gained quite a few subscribers in the past couple of days, in the past few days. Yes, I will, because Katari is so mistrusting of other wolves anyway. It took her long enough to trust Terrell, so why would that even happen? Yeah, it probably was Terrell's brother. That would be my guess. Which means that Apollo probably doesn't want to mess with the father of that wolf pack. Oh, here, let's take out this coyote. And oh, I'm glad you're enjoying Niche. I'm glad we can go back to that series now, because I actually had to put it on hiatus for quite some time because we had some technical issues. Yeah, if any of you are wondering what timeline she's referring to, you kind of have to watch Lee Khan's stream, because there was a whole side canon that people started coming up with, and so now it's kind of just a running joke. How much experience do we actually have? 670, so we're getting there. I think Apollo would kind of avoid this territory. He might run back up this way. Yeah, that's actually a good point. So, Jazzy said there was this case in Finland where a rancher killed the main female of one of the wolf packs. Now the pack is kind of broken apart. They obviously weren't allowed to kill her, but they still did. So that is actually a big problem, and that's a big issue when it comes to ranchers. And there's an age-old feud between ranchers and wolves, pretty much, because wolves are hunters, and if they see a cow, it's prey. If they see a sheep, it's prey. Now, a lot of them will be scared off by the human scent, but if not, it's easy prey. It's in a pen. It can't get away from them that easily, and it causes problems because then it's damaging to the rancher's livelihood. So there's this balance of how should the ranchers be allowed to kill wolves or not. Well, the issue with that is that depending on what the wolf they kill is, they might actually do more harm than good, because studies are starting to show, at least from what I've read, that that a lot of the time, if you kill a wolf that is older and more experienced, those are the wolves that would not be attacking the livestock, whereas it's the younger, more inexperienced wolves that tend to be more likely to kill livestock. So if you end up killing the wrong wolf because you think it's attacking your livestock, you might actually make the problem a lot worse. And it's a big issue, and it's a big controversy over whether or not people should be allowed to kill wolves or other predators if they're threatening their livestock. Now, I am of the opinion that you probably shouldn't, because it, like I just said, it damages the whole population. It's a chain reaction. There are a lot better alternatives as well, such as relocation, which is where you have wildlife people come in and they'll tranquilize the wolf, which basically means they will they'll shoot it with a little dart that will put the wolf to sleep for a while, and then while it's sleeping, they'll take it and they'll move it. And that way the wolf is not in the same area. They'll move it to a more remote area, and that's a little bit less damaging. Now, that still could upset a pack, but it probably wouldn't do it as badly as if you actually killed the wolf. And if worse came to worse, you could start relocating more wolves. You could move most of the pack if you had to. So, let's see. So this is probably one of the parents of the wolf we chased off earlier, probably the father, it looks like, because I think he tends to be a little more dominant. I think, oh gosh, Apollo, you're getting yourself into a fight, it looks like. But yeah, so, it's generally not a good idea to kill wolves unless there's absolutely no choice and they're completely acclimated to humans to the point that they're becoming a threat to humans and relocation has not worked. You've tried pretty much everything else. Yes, that's actually a very good point. Katari was actually relocated to Yellowstone as part of the relocation effort. Now, that was actually something that did happen in Yellowstone in real life. Please don't kill him. Good. He's gonna submit. We'll chase him off. But Katari was actually relocated to Yellowstone as part of the wolf restoration because way back when, people thought that wolves, they didn't understand the ecosystem, and people thought that wolves were negative. I mean, they hunted all the cute prey animals that people wanted to see. They hunted the bison, they hunted the elk, and so people thought, oh, nobody wants these wolves here, let's get rid of them, and so they killed them off, and wolves actually were extinct in Yellowstone for some time. There were no wolves whatsoever in Yellowstone. And then they started noticing that it had an awful effect on the ecosystem. The elk population exploded, the prey animal populations got out of control, and they started eating everything to the point of damaging the ecosystem. They overate the grass, they started eating the baby trees, and it did a ton of damage to the ecosystem. So that was when people started to realize that, hey, it's not as complicated, or it's not as simple as it seems, it's a lot more complicated. And so they actually brought in wolves from other parts of the country. Up in Canada, I think they got some wolves from up there, and they actually brought them back and reintroduced them into the wild in Yellowstone to help restore the wolf population. And when they did that, the change was dramatic because the wolves started to form packs, they started to grow in numbers again, and they brought the elk herds back under control, and because of that, the forest was able to regrow. And we're still seeing the regrowing effects of it, but it was such a dramatic change that it actually changed the very rivers. I think there's a documentary on YouTube called How Wolves Change Rivers or something. There's a fox. I think Apollo would probably just leave the fox alone. He's an aggressive wolf, but he's not a mean wolf. And that, I use the term loosely because there's really not so much of a term. Wolves really aren't mean or whatever. Some of them might be more aggressive, but I feel like he's mostly aggressive towards other wolves. But as I was saying, they actually changed the very landscape because the plant life changed. And so the rivers were reshaped as the plant life regrew and such not. And it actually changed the entire landscape. There's the elk herd. Maybe we will do another hunt here. Let's see who's gonna run. Well, we'll chase down one of these elk. And it actually, so wolves are a very important part of the ecosystem, which is why it's important for humans to not just kill them. And, yeah, so, I'm trying to read replies here. Yeah, so it's, Jazz, you said that was their point because then they would have more reason to be allowed to kill the lonely wolves around the area, since some of the wolves would probably stay near human for easy prey. I'm assuming you're meaning they would kill the one wolf so the pack would disperse, and then they'd have more reason to kill more wolves. That's just not a good thing. That's going to be very damaging to the ecosystem in the long run. And humans do change the ecosystem when they arrive. That's just how it works. But it's very important to learn to work with the ecosystem and instead of just completely destroying it haphazardly. We do need to be responsible in what we do. We do need to be responsible when we deal with the ecosystem. Now, yeah, okay, human civilization is gonna expand. It's going to grow, and it is going to impact the wildlife. That's just a part of life. That's how it goes. But we do just need to be careful and responsible in how we impact that wildlife. If we're going to be displacing animals, we need to look at how that's going to affect the ecosystem and if there's anything we can do to help it. So like some cities have created wildlife corridors through them, which is areas of vegetation where it's much more natural so the animals can pass through without having to go on the roads and where they might get hit by a car. There's ways you can be more responsible when dealing with wildlife. It doesn't mean we should never expand and we should just stay in cramped cities and keep ourselves completely cloistered away so we don't damage the ecosystem. But we do need to be careful when we're expanding. We need to take these things into consideration. Yeah, Cinder Lily says, I was watching a documentary on she-wolf where she got shot by a rancher as her pack was chased out of Yellowstone. So that can happen. That's, again, I really don't condone wolf hunting unless there's no other choice. It's a little different if you're going to hunt a deer or an elk, because they give you food and you can actually eat them. So it's a little bit different. You still have to be careful to not overhunt, but you can actually use what you get from them. Whereas with a wolf, you can't eat them. They're not food. They're not a prey animal. So unless you have no other choice but to kill the wolf, because the wolf has been completely acclimated to humans and is at the point where it's lost its fear of them and it may attack them, and you've tried relocating it, it comes back, you've tried everything you can short of killing it, it's not working. At that point, if people are actually in danger, then it may actually it may be worth it to actually kill a wolf. That's the only situation when I could see it would be worth it. Yeah, coy wolves are a thing as well. They're a cross between wolves and coyotes. And yeah, it's kind of been a slow start with Apollo. I apologize for that. It's really hard to earn experience points with him because he's so slow. Hunting takes forever. Getting to the different wolf territories takes forever. So it's going to be a little bit of a slower day, perhaps. Hopefully it'll pick up once we find him a mate. But yeah, coy wolves are a thing, and they actually are potentially more of a problem. I actually watched a documentary on them recently. They're very cool creatures, but what they end up is what happens when a coyote and a wolf interbreed is the result. It's a coy wolf. But the coy wolves have a lot more of the coyote's adaptability, in which they tend to stay perhaps in the cities more, because coyotes are very comfortable with coming right in and living in civilization with humans, and they're very good at staying hidden. Well, when you have coy wolf, you have a combination of a wolf and being a very strong predator, but also the coyote, who's very adaptable and can live in cities and can live right alongside humans, and you might not even know they're there. But that can become a problem in itself, because you have a very predatory animal that is now comfortable and acclimated to living with people, and that's when some of the cases, the big problem you see even just with coyotes is they'll come into people's yards, they'll kill their pets, they'll kill small dogs, they'll kill cats. It's an issue. Because they get used to civilization. Where I live, we have coyotes, and sometimes you'll see them right inside the city, and they're really not that scared of people. They're used to it because this is where they live there. And so when you have a coy wolf that's living in the city, and at the same time it's bigger, it's stronger, it's more predatory, it has more of, but it's also very adaptable and is adapted to living in the city, that's when you can start to have a problem. And so it can be an issue. They have a lot of coy wolves off to, it's off towards the East Coast, where it was on the East Coast in this documentary where I was looking at it. So it can be an issue. It's, sometimes wildlife is an issue. And like I said, sometimes it's impossible for everyone to survive. And sometimes you do have to kill the animal. It's unfortunate, but sometimes it does happen. And where are these scent trails? I guess, okay, we left the territory completely. Let's head back up into it. Somebody said, oh, here's a cougar. We can chase this cougar. See if we can actually... Is there a carcass it's headed towards? Yes. I'm going to actually let this cougar get to the carcass because it should stand its ground then. So, Jazzu said, wolves have been in the news lately. Wolves bit a child in the zoo and the kid got too close to the cages. Luckily, the child and the wolves are both okay. So, it's a very good thing, because that's a big issue when you have kids and animals. You have to be very careful about safety, because kids are going to be like, oh, it's a cute animal, I want to pet it, or in some worst case scenario, they're trying to jump into the cage. That was, I hate to bring up the topic, but oh gosh, Apollo, oh gosh, this is going to be where we die. Let's see if we can get, oh, careful. Let me try to take out this cougar. Dang, we've been doing a lot of damage. Okay, is it gonna let us run past it and bite? Yep. I'm a little scared. I'm gonna try and get it to turn towards us, if we can get it to turn towards us. But I will continue talking about that in a moment. Oh, here's a bunny. We're gonna get this bunny because that should give us a little bit of extra food. Let me take out this cougar and then I'll come back to that. Yes, you guys are already picking up on kind of where I'm going with this. There we go, got the bunny. But you do have to be very careful with kids and safety, especially in zoos, because kids will, if you don't have proper safety, kids are the sort who will, kids tend to get into trouble more than adults just because they don't understand. They sometimes don't understand, but that was a big thing. It was all over the news last year sometime, the whole situation with Harambe. Now, if you haven't heard the story of Harambe, it's been all over the internet. It's been greatly blown out of proportion, in my opinion. Because the situation with Harambe was you had a kid that fell in the gorilla exhibit, and Harambe the gorilla comes up, and his actions were debatable. I've seen stories where the gorilla has been protective of the kid, and maybe that was what he was trying to do, but he was basically dragging the kid through the water and being pretty rough with him. Maybe that would work for a baby gorilla, not so good for a young human. And because they were afraid of what the situation would end up turning into, they actually ended up shooting him and killing him. Now, it was an uproar on the internet because people were saying, oh, it's an innocent gorilla and you killed him. Well, okay, the thing is, oh, here we go, here's the centro. The thing is, I honestly do feel they took the best action that they could at the time. And oh, you guys, we have a dispersal female. So as I talk about this, what do you think? Do you think we should take her as Apollo's mate? But, so I do feel they took the best action they could because, okay, they could have tranquilized the gorilla, but the thing is, tranquilizers take a little bit to work. And they were afraid that if they tried to shoot him with a tranquilizer gun, it would have made him angry, the kid could have been hurt or killed, worse than he already was. So ultimately what they decided, it was a hard situation, was they decided that the best course of action was to just shoot the gorilla and put him down in order to keep the kid safe. It was an unfortunate situation that the kid fell in there to begin with, but because the situation was very volatile, they didn't have a lot of time to think, and they didn't have time to go through any further options. It was just not a good situation, and unfortunately they did have to kill him because they were afraid he would put the child in danger. The internet went into uproar about it, but yeah, it wasn't a good situation. But given the circumstances, I really feel like they did do the best they could. They did try and figure out a situation that would save both the kid and the gorilla, but unfortunately they weren't able to find one that they thought would be safe enough to actually try. So I'm saying yes or no. Is 10 a child or preteen? I would say preteen. It can depend on the person, though. It's kind of a transitional phase. But yeah, that's just kind of my take on it. So you have to be careful when you hear about these situations because a lot of people get very extreme and very fired up about this sort of thing. Yeah, there have been cases where children have fallen into gorilla exhibits and they've actually been protected. I saw one a while ago. I don't remember when it happened, but the kid fell in the exhibit and the gorilla actually picked him up and brought him to the zookeepers. And so it just really depends. In this situation, it did seem like the child was in danger of injury. I saw the video. Harambe the gorilla did seem to be pretty... He did seem to be pretty... He wasn't being super gentle with the kid, to put it nicely. It didn't seem necessarily like he was intentionally being violent, but he wasn't being careful, and the kid did seem like he was maybe in danger. So, okay, so I'm seeing both, I'm looking through the chat here. I'm seeing both yeses and nos. Let's just do a quick poll. Just if you want us to take her as our mate, just say yes. If you don't, just say no, so that I can see more clearly. But yeah, and that's the thing is, it was a much younger kid that fell in. Liliana's saying I'm 10 and I would never pet a wild animal. That's really smart because you just got to be careful. You don't know how they'll react. And if it's a wild animal, a lot of the time it could potentially be dangerous if it feels cornered. And if you try to pet it, it might feel cornered. That's when people get hurt. But I'm pretty sure in this situation, it was a younger kid. I think it was a toddler who fell in the gorilla cage. So, not the best situation, no matter how you look at it. And it really wasn't a good situation. Alright, so results are coming in. I'm seeing several yeses. I'm also seeing... I think I'm seeing more yeses than nos. Okay, I think I am seeing more yeses than, I think I'm seeing more yeses than no's. So yes, we'll go ahead and we will take her as our mate. So now I need names. Oops, that was the wrong thing. I got a little too excited. Yeah, and that's certainly possible. Somebody said maybe her mate thought it was a gorilla baby because we are really similar. And yeah, it could have very well have been. But at the same thing, by the same token, gorilla babies probably aren't quite as fragile as young humans are. So that was perhaps why it just wasn't a good situation. What he was doing would have been dangerous for the kid, whether or not it was intentionally dangerous or just he's a gorilla. He doesn't understand people are fragile. Okay. So let's see. Okay, names are coming in. Current drift. If a butterfly is close enough for you to pet it, then you are a goddess. That is an awesome comment. Emerald. I'm gonna get a generator up in just a sec once we have her. Once we have her. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to pause just for a moment here. Yeah, there have been cases where a chimpanzee or a gorilla has been very protective. So let me get my random generator up. Random name picker. But that wasn't necessarily the case in this situation. So let's see. Let me add all these in. Timber. So many names. Oh my goodness. We already have that one. Liliana, is that Andromeda? That you suggested? Oh my goodness. All the names. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. all the names. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, let's see. All right. Any further names? I'm seeing same names over and over. I have all of the ones that I saw put in to the name generator. I'm going to give it a few more seconds. If I don't see any more names, I will go ahead and I'll randomize. And the way I'm doing this so that it's fair is I'm putting all the names in a random name picker. And so the computer will actually go through the list of names and it will randomize and it'll say, okay, let's give her this name. And, oh, I don't have that one. I'll put that one in. And so this way it is completely fair. And that way it's not showing preference to one name or another. So I'm not seeing any new names. I'm going to go ahead and randomize it. And her name is Timber. Okay. So we have Apollo and we have Timber. And you guys all had really great names. I'll probably save these for puppy names. I'm seeing some new ones now, but I did not get those in, unfortunately, some of these later ones, but I will add them to the list of puppy names, and then if you guys have puppy names, you'll have the chance to suggest those later. So her name is Timber, and we will leave the arena. So we have actually completed our quest for a mate. And those are all great names, and like, honestly, I couldn't have chosen on my own. They were all very, very good names. They all fit really well, but the random generator has chosen Timber. So we have Apollo and Timber, and we will be heading to Slough Creek with them. And I think, how much experience do we have right now? Is there a wolf nearby? I hear social reading music. So we have 1,040 experience. Is there a wolf nearby? I think it was probably just reacting to the arena where we found Timber. Yeah. Alright, so I think we're going to head off to Slough Creek. And you guys will have the chance to submit more names for puppy names. So do not fear. If your name was not picked this time, it just might be next time. And, well, you know, okay, all you guys who are saying my names never get picked, there are a lot of names. There are probably 15 to 20 names that got submitted. So the chance of any one person being picked was extremely low. But do not fear. You will have the chance in the future, I'm sure. So, alright, so we'll head off to Slough Creek right now. We're gonna go to Slough Creek, and here we go. And we will try to survive. And yeah, I know some of you guys probably don't like the name, but, it was what the random generator picked, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save here, oops. And we will just save the game real fast so we have it. And, yeah, I mean, some of you guys probably will disagree, but this was what the random generator picked, and it is what it is. So, yeah, and we are actually going to head to the Bison Peak Cutoff Den, because that is part of, what is that? That is just a log, okay. That is part of Apollo's challenge, is that he must be at the den that is right next to the stranger wolf territory over here. You can actually see it at the bottom there, and it expands greatly. Yeah, I probably will put a lot of these names in for the puppy names. I'm not sure I remember which were which, but I'll try and make sure they get in. So, yeah, get some rest, though. Sleep is good. Sleep is good. And, but yeah, so this territory actually expands greatly over the summertime. So we can head through here right now, but we won't be able to do that once the summertime comes. So, if your name wasn't picked, it's okay. There will be other chances next time. And yeah, the random gen isn't necessarily the best, but the alternative to that is me picking, and if I pick the name that I like best, that's even less fair, because some of you guys are going to be really upset if I don't pick your name. So it is a lot better if we do a random generator. It's the most fair thing we can do, because that will just, it makes it more fair for everyone. So if your name didn't get picked this time, maybe next time it will be picked. We'll just have to see. So, alright, we're gonna actually head up. We'll choose this den here. And we will actually choose, this is the Bison Peak Cutoff Den. It is very close to Stranger Wolf territory, but it is Apollo's challenge that he must challenge the Stranger Wolves that attacked his sister. And they're probably going to be even more mad at him now because he accidentally killed their dominant male. Yeah, this could go badly. Since the pack is angry at Apollo for having killed their dominant male and the mate of their dominant female, I wonder, should we say he has to keep his territory marking lower so that he has more chance of stranger wolves appearing to attack him? We will make this our den. And I'm gonna head down, and I'm sorry, this is gonna be a little bit boring. We're gonna have to hunt. So, alrighty. Yeah, guys, I need you to chill out about the names because it's upsetting people. But yes, do you guys think that we should have Apollo have a have to keep his territory marking lower and not ever fill it all the way, and maybe not fill it, or okay, so different ideas. It'll make his challenge harder for sure. Okay, you guys need to stop it with the names now. If there continues to be this sort of fighting in the comments and in the chat, then I may not be able to continue doing these live streams. Yeah, the elk scent kind of overlapped by the den because if you look at the map, the hunting ground almost overlaps with the den, the territory. Yeah, all the names that were suggested were very good names. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with any of them. I like all of them personally, but the random generator has chosen Timber. So, alrighty. So I'm seeing a lot of suggestions to keep the territory lower to simulate the fact that the strange wolf pack is probably not the happiest with him. So I think we'll go with the fact that he can mark it to 100%, but he can only do so after the territory has dropped to 50%, because that kind of combines the best of the suggestions that I'm seeing here. That kind of is a happy medium, I think, in between them. So he can mark it all the way up to 100%, but he has to wait for it to drop down to 50%. So, all right, we'll go ahead and kill this elk here. Yeah. So basically, we can only mark territory once it hits 50% or lower. And if it doesn't, then we can't mark the territory. So we will have times when it gets down to 50%, perhaps. And that will kind of combine... okay, you guys, I need you to stop. I need you to drop the subject of names right now because people are getting upset. I just need you to leave it alone completely. Yeah, I tend to be pretty good at letting the territory drop anyway. So... it's probably not what you would consider a smart choice, but it'll add some interest to the story. Alrighty, let's just kill her up by the den. It's nice because he does once he catches up to the elk, he does quite a bit of damage. Oh, and here comes Timber to help us. Alrighty. The snow always makes everything so pretty in this game too. It almost looks like it's settling in the fur. Yeah, I know most of you guys did, but at some of you guys still weren't. So, but yeah, as long as you guys don't bring it up from now on, it'll be fine. And just remember, because we are going to pick puppy names as well. When we get to that, it's totally random whose name gets picked. Even if you don't like the name, it's the name that was picked. It is what it is. And just please remember to be civil about it. So, if you guys do that, then we won't have any problems. Oh, here we go. Can we actually bring it down? Man, these guys can really get the elk down to low health very, very fast. Because they kind of trapped the elk this time. So, yeah, usually I try to mark territory if it drops below 90. I get pretty paranoid, especially after what happened with Kaya. But for the sake of the story, sometimes it can be interesting to not have it drop, or to have it drop, I mean, to not constantly keep marking it right away. And I'm going to try and kill this elk by the crossing a little bit more. We're going to have a challenging year this time, so because it's their first litter and Apollo does not have any difficulty modifiers. And oh, and the other thing is, guys, if you guys have ideas for challenges, please keep posting those. I prefer if you do it in comments and not in chat, because I actually can't view the chat after I can't view the chat once you guys, once the stream ends. So I can't go back and look at the chat again. So if you guys have ideas for challenges, please post them in the comments. So what do I mean by challenges? Challenges will be per litter and not just per wolf. So we have our wolves challenges for each wolf. So like Apollo's is that he has to, and we're gonna stop and howl. And we'll let the elk get a little bit closer up this way. But, so each wolf will have a specific challenge as well. So like Apollo's is that he has to raise his puppies here at the Bison Peak Cutoff den. And then we'll have per year challenges. So one might be the elk have migrated and we can't hunt until the springtime comes. We can maybe hunt like once And then after that, we can't anymore, and good grief, this elk. Let's try and... Oh, we gotta chase her over this way. But it'd be something like that, where it's per litter, and so, like, the next year we won't have the same challenge. But, the next year it might be a totally different challenge. So it might be they have to go to a different den or something because the den they were at flooded or something. It can vary from year to year, from litter to litter, so each litter will have a different challenge. But, why can't I bite? There we go, now I can bite. And so that'll add to the difficulty per year, so it might make something more difficult, it might make it easier. It's just kind of random events that can happen each year. Unfortunately, there aren't apples you can eat in this game. Apollo can, however, go to the cattle ranch, and he has some protection in doing that, so he probably will do that. Yeah, water really sucks when it comes to hunting. But the interesting thing is, technically, Apollo could eat apples because we talked about this a little bit in our Shelter 2 series. Wolves are actually not obligate carnivores, so cats are. Cats and felines are. So, like, our lynxes can only eat meat, but wolves and canines are not obligate carnivores. What is an obligate carnivore? It's a creature that can only eat meat, and, like, eating anything other than meat will actually do harm to them. Well, a creature that isn't an obligate carnivore could eat stuff like plants or fruits, and it wouldn't hurt them, probably. They probably wouldn't be able to survive very well on it, but they could eat it. It wouldn't be bad for them. They could digest it, because that's the main problem with obligate carnivores, is they can't digest non-meat stuff. So, the difference between an obligate carnivore and just, I'm not sure what they would call, like, wolves. It's not obligate carnivores, would be that a wolf could eat plant material or fruits or whatever, as long as it's not inherently poisonous. Some stuff still is bad for them, but they can, as a general rule, could eat something like that, and it wouldn't kill them. They probably wouldn't be able to survive very well, and they probably wouldn't be able to survive very well on it, and they wouldn't be able to, if they had to live on just that, it probably wouldn't go so well. But if they could eat meat as well, they could supplement their diet with a little bit of that. They're not outright omnivores, but they aren't necessarily limited to only eating meat. Catnip, I think, is a little different, because I had a cat that used to go out in our yard and she would eat grass, and it made her throw up, but she would eat grass. So sometimes they'll eat stuff like that, but the thing is, they can't survive on it at all. They really can't digest it. They don't get the nutrients from it. They're not made to eat it. So if it came down to a situation where the food was gone in the winter, and you had a lynx and a wolf, and all they had was plant material, the lynx would probably die pretty quickly, whereas the wolf might be able to survive for a little while by eating the plant material. Now, the wolf would probably not be very healthy, but he would live. Whereas the lynx would not even be able to get nutrients from it, and it would just, it would be like not eating at all. It wouldn't help them, and they would eventually starve, even if they had plants to eat. So that's the thing with catnip. They can eat it, but it's not, they wouldn't be able to survive on it. Timber, you're going the wrong way. Oh, don't spill water on your keyboard. That's not good. Yeah, and catnip has interesting effects on some cats. My cat gets so weird on catnip. It's kind of funny. Yeah, grass, I think, does have something in it that, I guess, encourages vomiting. Because even dogs will go and eat grass and then throw it up. So I don't know what it is about grass. I'm not going to start eating it and find out. Also, because I'm allergic to grass, so that'll probably be bad for me. I don't know. Would I get hives on my insides or something? But there's something in it that seems to help animals throw up. That's why if you see your dog eating grass in the yard, you maybe have learned to know what to expect. So, yeah, I would expect some big cats probably would eat grass. They just can't survive on it well. And then you have omnivores like bears that can eat meat or plant material, and it works fine for them. So like bears will eat berries and they can survive on it just fine. But they will also eat meat, so like they'll scavenge at carcasses, and that will do just well for them as well. So it's just differences in dietary function and such not. And hopefully none of these are actually in the other wolf territory. And let's call off Timber because we want to let her get a little closer to the summer hunting grounds here before we kill her. So yeah, children sometimes eat grass too. I'm not sure what grass does for digestion. I just know it wouldn't give them nutrients. It wouldn't be good for them to eat long term if all they had to eat was grass. Grass just seems to have interesting effects on animals and their digestion. Oh, that's interesting. All the pets I've ever had will throw up if they have grass. And well, it's good your dog seems immune to chocolate, but don't ever feed your cats or dogs chocolate, guys. That is very, very bad for them. If your animal doesn't react severely to it, that's probably a good thing, but it is not worth the risk to find out. And if you guys have chocolate, make sure you keep it far away from your animals because it's really bad for them. So there are a lot of things that are dangerous, and so if you guys are going to give your animals food, first of all, probably don't give your cat any human food unless it's just like plain meat. Like no spices or anything. If it's just plain meat, it might be okay. And even then you have to be kind of careful because sometimes cats and dogs can have allergies. Aw, bye. But if you're going to give your dog anything too, it's a little less strict, but at the same time, you do want to be careful because there are some foods you wouldn't expect that are bad for dogs. So like grapes are bad, and you wouldn't probably expect that, but yeah, chocolate is notoriously bad. Chocolate can kill your animals, so don't ever give them chocolate. That's, if there's one thing you don't ever want to give your animals, it is chocolate. It might be good for us, it might taste good to us, but it's very, very bad for them. So, and if your animal does get into chocolate, if you know they've gotten into chocolate, get them to the vet right away because it can be very, very dangerous. Mac and cheese, it might be okay for a dog. Wouldn't give it to a cat. So yeah. But you have to be careful even with some animals because some animals are more sensitive than others. So if you're gonna feed an animal human food, make sure you know what they're allergic to, because my cat is allergic to, believe it or not, chicken. He actually has a poultry allergy, and so he can't have chicken. It makes him throw up. It does horrible things to him digestively, and he's a cat. Cats are supposed to be able to eat birds, but he can't. He has a lot of digestive issues. But so you just have to be really careful. And you know, I mean, I know the stereotype is kind of just let the animals clean up the food under the table, but seriously, do be careful. There's nothing worse than having to go to the vet because, your animal ate something that you thought would be safe and it turned out it wasn't, and it can be very, very devastating, and it can be very expensive to have to deal with. So it's just not a fun situation. So please, please do be careful what you let your animal eat. Yeah, mac and cheese is probably okay for dogs. The one thing I would say to be careful with is make sure they don't have a cheese allergy, because that could be bad. Animals can have allergies just like we do. Yes, chicken bones are another big no-no because chicken bones splinter, and that's not good. Ice cream for cats, I don't know if that's good or bad. If it's just vanilla, it might be okay. Just make sure, again, your animal doesn't have a dairy allergy. I've given my dog ice cream before, and she's fine with it. She actually really likes it, and it probably wasn't a good habit to start because now she expects me to let her lick my bowls. But, yeah, so it really just depends. It's important to, if you have any concerns over whether or not something is safe for your animals to eat, look it up, find out if it's safe, and make sure you know your individual animal's needs and if they have any special dietary restrictions. Oh, and here we go. Alrighty, so it looks like we are about to have puppies. And we have, oh, I guess we didn't have enough experience points. Good golly. All right. How far away are we? We actually have 4 males. And how much experience? Okay, we're really close. We're going to play on challenging. I'm just going to, oh my goodness gracious. That is a very red puppy. That is the reddest puppy I have ever seen. Oh my goodness. That is a very red puppy. So we will name these guys in a little bit. You guys can start throwing out names right now because I suspect we will have enough to be able to name them by the time we finish training them. So, I have 3 pets. I have 2 dogs, or 2 cats and a dog. Yeah. And they don't always get along. So yeah, if you have names for puppies, now we have enough to name them, so let's just do that real fast. So we have 1 red male and 3 brown males. So let's go ahead and, yeah, cats tend to have weird likes. So let's see. Yeah, I probably will not use names that we've already used for wolves. So like we have a wolf called Rowan. So we probably won't be naming a wolf Rowan in this. So let's see. And remember, they're all male, so oh my gosh. I think we used Raven. So I was trying to remember if we'd use Crow or not. We already had a wolf called Sage. Apple. And whoa. Yeah, you can have a white puppy if you have enough experience points. Yeah, for some reason we used to have like a surplus of females in this series too, I think. Let's see. All these different names. Oh my goodness. Okay. Lots of different names. Okay, and I will try and add all of these to the puppy name list for the main series. So, oh my goodness, all the names. Oh my goodness, all the names. Oh my gosh, you guys are giving me so many names. Yeah, Sage was from the community event. Please. Have we used Ati? I don't think we've used Ati. I'm trying to remember. I know that's on the main list. Oak. I think I saw yours. Yes, I got yours. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Yeah, I think Dionysus is the god of wine. I think that's a female name. Yeah, well, I'll still add it to the list. Good golly, how many names is this? You guys have submitted about as many names as I think I have on the main list. Okay, I've got those names. I think I've seen everyone's. Oh my goodness. Wow, all the names. All the names. I'm putting all these names in a generator again too, so if it'll be random which ones are picked. Yeah, Kuma means bear, I'm pretty sure. Auntie. Hello, welcome. We are naming puppies at the moment. Okay, I'm looking to see if we have any more names. All right. Oh my goodness, all the names. All right. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, the names are still coming. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. All the names. Oh my goodness. Just when I think they're done coming, like a whole new wave of them comes in. Remember to keep it nice, you guys. Remember to keep it civil. Alrighty. All the names are going in a random generator, so it's not chosen based off votes or anything, because that would get too chaotic. It's just any name you submit, I'm putting into a random generator. Yeah, if I try to do votes for this many names, it's gonna get too complicated, sorry. I think... Oh, I already had that one, didn't I? I think, did I already have that one? Did I? Yes, I did. Okay. We're almost done, I think. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness gracious. I keep thinking, just when I think it's done, everybody is, just when I think it's done, everybody keeps submitting more. Oh my gosh. Guys, remember to keep it civil. I'm seeing some tension. And remember, if we want these live streams to be able to go on, you guys need to keep it nice. Alrighty, I'm not seeing any more names. So, I'm not seeing any more names, so I'm going to go ahead and start randomizing. So our first name out of so many, this is, I'm pretty sure, more male names than we have, this is more names I'm pretty sure than we have in the list for the main series, but I will be adding any that are not used to the, to the names list for the main series too. So the first name we have is Nizion. And the next name we have, so let me find that and take it off the list, And oh my goodness, I'm already randomizing, so at this point on, I can't keep putting more names in. The next one we have is Rays. And I think I think we'll name the gold pup that. I'm not sure which the gold pup is, so we may swap names around after. I'm going to take that one off. And let's see. Where is that one even? Sorry, the randomizing is probably the most time-consuming part of all of this. Where is that even? There it is. Okay. Gotta take it off the list. And the, oh my goodness, if you guys are submitting more names, I really can't keep up with them, but remember, you can always submit more names in the comments for the main series, and I will add them to a list. Selen is a name. In here, so Selen is the next name. And, I is a name. Okay, so quite the variety. Where is... Okay, there it is. So I'm going to... That is our names then. Alrighty, that is our names. So Nizian, Slen, Rays, and I. And I don't know which one is which. So it looks like Nizian is our red puppy. And yeah, they're getting hungry already. Oh gosh. That was so many names. Oh my goodness. And I think I'm gonna leave them the way they are. It looks good. So Nizian is really, really red. And remember, if your name wasn't picked, it's nothing personal. I'd literally just put all these names into a random generator. But yeah, you guys submitted so many awesome names. I will be putting any names that were not chosen into the name list for the main series. And some of these side stories, and don't feel bad if your name wasn't chosen. There were literally so many names that it would have been next to impossible to actually choose. Or the chance of any one name being chosen would have been slim to none. No, it's I as an A or AI. I don't know if it's I don't know how to say it, so I just said it I. I'm not actually sure how you say it. Yeah, Nizian is pretty cool. I really love that coat. I did not expect that coat. Very, very cool though. And let's go ahead and we'll finish training them. And remember, these guys, if they survive, may be able to play a part in the main series. Now, the dangerous thing about Apollo's story is that he has no ability to rescue puppies that die. His ability is to revive himself if he gets shot at the cattle ranch. So, it could be a little bit dangerous. Oops, Nizian, there we are. Let's see. We'll move I back. Let's see. Where is Slen? We'll move. And, Rays we'll put by the den. Oh, I guess Nizian. Nizian, it seems very intent on leaping into our mouth. Oh my goodness. I hear coyote. We're gonna get the coyote. Take out this coyote. We might have to slow down a little bit though, because AI is not necessarily a robot. AI stands for artificial intelligence, which could just be a computer program, but it could also mean a robot. But I think it can also just be a normal name. Congrats on your name being chosen. It was totally random, so don't feel bad if you didn't get a name in. Is that Timber? That's Timber. Okay. And let's make sure we have them all fed, and we can't mark territory right now because it is too high. We can, as an additional challenge for Apollo, because he accidentally killed the dominant male of the neighboring pack, he is not allowed to mark his territory until it drops to 50% or lower, because that will increase the chance of stranger wolves spawning. And we're saying that the neighboring pack is angry at him because he accidentally killed their dominant male on Amethyst Mountain. So Apollo's little oops has not put him in good standing with the neighboring pack. I actually do play Minecraft. And I do have a series going, but it's a little bit slower because it takes longer to set up. So we may have an episode for that soon. We will see. Yeah, they're very hungry already. They do get hungry really fast in this game. I think you have to move the ones that are further out to get it to count. So, and we'll probably avoid, okay, Slen, back to the den. Yeah, okay, there we go. This should, okay, this should enable us. So I'm going to go ahead and run away from the den to get food. Why do we hear danger music? Okay, we're away from the den now. Did something show up? Did something show up? Yeah, it's on challenging, so they get faster than they have been in Kaya's story, because Kaya has been playing on pretty easy. Oh, yep, there's a coyote. So we have to go and chase off this coyote now. We'll run up this way. It's kind of scary playing as Apollo, too, because he is not very fast. So if it comes to intercepting a predator, there's a good chance that he will not make it. He's not super fast like Kaya is, and that scares me. We'll be finishing streaming when we finish this litter, so that will probably be, it'll be within a couple of hours, an hour or two probably. So let's head back to the den. I don't see anything else scary. The reason you can't see my mouse is because I think I have it turned off. I find it's just distracting if I have the cursor floating around all the time. Oops, no, I didn't want to pick up Nizian. I wanted to feed him. I want to feed you, dude, not pick you up. There we go. And also the mouse doesn't appear unless you're actually feeding puppies. So we're gonna run back down to the carcasses, get some more food. Yeah, but by default, in WolfQuest, the cursor is also turned off. Oh gosh, no, don't point him back to the first video, you guys. Don't point him back to the first video. That was before I knew what I was doing, and I still don't really know what I'm doing, but it was way worse then. Yeah, if you need encouragement towards your own YouTube career, watch that video because it shows how bad I was at that point. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh! Oh no, please. No. I'm gonna cry. Do you guys see what I see? I'm going to cry. Do you see what's standing over our den? No. No. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, please. Oh, please. Yeah, Apollo might get that achievement because he is strong enough to do it, probably. I'm just gonna keep everybody fed. I don't trust that cougar will not... Yeah, it's coming. Oh, it's running straight for us, huh? Nizian? No! Everyone stay by the den! Ah, no, we took a hit. We took a hit, okay. Slen! Are you serious right now? Are you serious? You cannot be serious. Are you serious? Apollo? Are you serious? Oh. This is when we run to the cattle ranch and risk getting killed ourselves, and hopefully Apollo will be fast enough. Please don't kill a puppy. 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 Are puppies safe yet? Yes, puppies are safe. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. This is when we go to the cattle ranch. This is when we go to the cattle ranch. Yep, this is when we go to the cattle ranch. Oh, My heart cannot take this. Oh, man. Basically, what I just did is the equivalent of Apollo screaming for everyone to get in the den. Basically. Oh. It doesn't move when you're close enough. Or if it's too, it doesn't move if it's waiting for you to trigger it, or it doesn't move if you're too close to it. So it'll stand its ground and fight. Thankfully, we've actually managed to make it. Now, whether or not we can make it back before puppies get hungry will be another matter. I'm actually running to the cattle ranch, because Apollo needs food, and, I want to make sure we at least visit the ranch at least once, because that'll give us a chance to activate his ability, and it's a little bit easier. So I think Apollo will just kind of leap in here, figure out where the calf is, and, I actually wanted to go further away from the den. Oh, they're all mooing. I wanted to go further from the den because, that would have the chance of, that would make sure that the puppies would get, safe faster. It would, so let's quickly eat, quickly eat, quickly eat, quickly eat. Oh gosh, Apollo, quickly eat. Quickly, please. Okay, Apollo, quickly, please. Apollo, quickly, please. Apollo, quickly. Apollo, quickly. Apollo is not fast. I am not fast. Yeah, you can jump over the fence. Yes, let's go back to the Slough Creek, please. Please, yes. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Yep, you can hit X to jump, and that will jump over the fence. Oh. Okay, alrighty. So, hopefully, yep, everybody's hungry now, though, so the challenge will be, can we get back in time? And hopefully there won't be any scary cougars waiting by our den this time. Oh, gosh. Yeah, there's a cattle ranch. It's in Slough Creek, and it's right where I just went. He did kill a calf. He did manage to kill a calf, and he refilled his health, and... Are you feeding puppies? Timber, are you feeding puppies? Oh gosh. And that's actually has to do with Paul's ability, is that if he gets killed at the cattle ranch, he can actually revive himself. So, like, he can say he survived being shot at the cattle ranch, and he's allowed to revive instead of us having to go into multiplayer and continuing with our mate, Timber, and trying to raise the puppies. And, oh, puppies are hungry. Puppies are getting hungry, but I'm scared that we're gonna have something waiting for us here at the den. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Please don't let there be something scary. The puppies are so hungry. I need time to feed them. I need time to feed them. And is that another cougar? I'm gonna cry. I swear I'm gonna cry. I swear I will cry. I'm going to chase it off, quickly feed puppies that need feeding most. So I think it might be Ray's. Ray's needs feeding. And Nezion. And Slen. And Slen, if you jump in my mouth the next time, so help me. Alright. Oh, and there it comes. Alrighty. I'm going to skip it. This time I'm going to keep a good distance from my puppies. Because I don't want any of them jumping in my mouth. And we're kind of just going to run right up to the cougar. Oh, gosh. Okay. Alrighty. I think we're just going to have to run right up to it and take a couple hits. Oh, good. It's gone. Okay. Run, run, run. Get food. Run, 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 and get food. Everybody's hungry already again. Oh, my gosh. I do stream pretty regularly. It depends. I've managed to stream both these last 2 weeks, and I'd like to continue streaming on Sundays, But yeah, and we don't go to the cattle ranch always because we do want to have some food for the summer hunting grounds journey, and sometimes it is just faster to have a carcass, but it will be good to have the cattle ranch for sometimes, if we need to. And there's something on fire again, isn't there? There's something on fire. I hear fire. Where? Where's the fire? There's the fire. Oh, there's a tree on fire. That's fine. That's fine. Is there anything by the den? Anything scary by our den? I don't see anything scary. Oh, Oh, they're getting hungry so fast. Oh my gosh. We gotta feed everybody again and try and get them as full as we can. And Nizion, and Slen, and we're losing a puppy off to walking away. Okay, good. Ray's coming back. We're gonna actually go back to the cattle ranch and try and fill up our food there, because that will enable us, to get food more quickly. There's more fire. That's fine. Welcome back. But we're actually just gonna head off to the cattle ranch, because that'll enable us to get more food more quickly. Yeah, the thunderstorms are really cool, except, for some reason, this line of wolves almost always seems to get nearly hit by lightning. Which is kind of where the idea that, there was a running joke in the first one, because Lucan kept almost getting hit by lightning. And the running joke was that, Terrell's father is Zeus, the thunder god, who didn't approve of Katari, and so Terrell and Katari eloped, but because of that, Zeus is angry. See, it's interesting you should mention astrophobia. I actually have chronomania, which is an abnormal attraction to lightning. I used to be terrified of lightning, but something changed, and now I'm kind of overly obsessed with it. I hear scary music, but we're far away from the puppies, so they should be safe. Should, keyword being should. Let's visit the ranch. Find where the calf is. The calf's right over here. Should be easy enough to get to. Let's kill the calf. And get puppy food. Alright, let's... Alright, quickly. Yes, over the fence and run back to the purple clouds. Get away. And here we are. We're okay. Alrighty. We're okay. We're back. We're safe. Now, Apollo can, he can survive being shot at the cattle ranch. That is his ability. But he can only do so once. If he gets shot a second time, then that's done for Apollo. So... Alright, let's just head on back. It's looking like we're about able to... Oh, please don't tell me I'm stuck. It looks like we're about... I'll see you later. It looks like we're about ready to be able to mark territory again, too. So that is a good thing. Alright. Yeah, Terrell means thunder ruler, so it was kind of oddly fitting as well. And that's kind of where that whole joke started. Alrighty. Let us see. Hopefully there's not going to be something scary waiting for us. Can't see the den just yet. I don't see anything terrifying. Is that... Did I see something through there? I'm going to kind of run down. There's a coyote. We'll kill this coyote. He's going to lead us right back to our den. There is something scary. It's a bear. There is a bear. Yep, pack affinity is down. We're going to have to try and boost that after we kill this bear. That is just lingering by our den, because that's totally fine. Oh gosh. Bears are not so hard, though. Bears don't actually scare me as much, because yes, they do a lot of damage, but you can just run up to them and do that, and it's a lot easier, because they're a lot slower than cougars. Cougars tend to turn with you. Oops, except unless you miss like I do. It's a lot easier to sneak up on a bear. They're slower. There we go. The cougars just whip around to face you constantly, and it's kind of terrifying. Let's feed Slen. And I. And Nizion. Nizion. Slen. That was kind of rude. That was kind of rude. And Rays will feed you as well, and we'll go back to get more food. And see, it's wolves like Apollo that do spark controversy over whether or not people should be allowed to kill wolves, because Apollo has done a considerable amount of damage to this farmer's cattle, I'm sure, by now. He's been killing off a lot of the calves, and he's back to kill, he's heading back to kill another one. So that's what sparks controversy, is if you have a wolf that habitually starts preying off of cattle because, hey, they're fenced in, they're easy prey, then what do you do? What do you do to deal with that problem? Should you kill the wolf, or should you relocate it, or what? That's the sort of thing that sparks the controversy. And if you think about it, I mean, Apollo is a young, inexperienced wolf. He doesn't he doesn't have as much experience with hunting, and he's kind of tending to take the easy way out by going to kill cattle. And that's why it can be dangerous if you end up killing one of the older wolves. You might upset the structure, and it might cause more problems, because then you'd have younger wolves like Apollo here who are attacking cattle. Yeah, Apollo is kind of the negative example. But hey, it's easy prey in his eyes. So where is... oh gosh, it's going to be across there, isn't it? No, it's right here. We're just going to jump over and get ourselves a nice snack. We'll get ourselves a nice snack. He's not really all that perturbed. He's used to the dogs barking at him, so... oops, what did I just do? Okay, here we go. No, I don't want emoticons up right now. You better run, boy. Alright, let's go back to Slough Creek. Yeah. See, okay, the thing is, if Apollo gets shot once, that's why I'm not being super careful with him. Because if he gets shot once, we can actually say it was non-fatal and he'll recover. That's his special ability. So, like, maybe instead of getting shot and killed, he just got a hit to the leg, and he'll be slow for a little while, but he'll be okay. Any of our other wolves who don't have that ability could get shot and killed, and that could be the end of their story. So that's why I'm being a little more risky with Apollo right now, is because he's a very confident wolf, and he does have a second chance. So, but I figure, you know, there's no sense wasting his ability. We gotta at least give it a possible chance for it to happen. So, I wonder what would happen if you tried to go to the cattle ranch with the pup. Probably wouldn't let you. It might freak out. I don't know. That'd be an interesting thing to test. And we better mark our territory, because it is getting low. So let's see. Let's come down this way. I don't see... do I see something? There's a coyote. Okay. Coyotes I can handle. Coyotes I can handle. I never thought I'd be thankful to see a coyote at my den. But with these cougars... oh my goodness. It's the cougars that scare me badly. Okay, the coyote's gonna run this way. And we can chase it. Puppies are doing okay. Yeah, see, if he does have to activate his ability, if he does get shot and killed, but because of his ability, we'd say it was a non-fatal shooting and he'd survive, then I think that would scare him enough to stop him from doing it. And of course, once they head off to start their journey to the summer hunting grounds, it's going to become too far for him to be able to run. Oh, okay, wow. That's very useful to know. And we actually should mark his territory at this point. Thankfully, we have not had a stranger wolf show up, but that could all change pretty quickly. And, let's make sure. Let's go this way. Let's go down here. So it's at 40%, so we can mark territory. This should be far enough away so that we'll get the message soon. It should let us know that our puppies are safe inside the den. It should. There we go. So as long as we mark along the very fringes of our territory, we should be fine. Yeah, it can be really scary to take care of the puppies, honestly, but, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Yeah, it can be scary, but it's rewarding once you actually do manage to get them safely to the summer hunting grounds. It is pretty rewarding. Even though sometimes you do suffer some tragedies, like Flair and Kirian's litter, where we lost half of the litter, the successes still, it's very, it's very good to know when you do make it. It's Yeah, well, and with the 40% territory, it did drop down to 40, but remember, we actually can't mark territory with Apollo until it hits 50%, because that's simulating the fact that the neighboring pack is angry at him. He accidentally killed their dominant male, after all, so there's kind of a feud going on, and in real life, that probably wouldn't happen, but for the sake of the story, we're saying it has. And let's just see what is creeping up on the den to attack puppies. Because there's going to be something. You know there's going to be something. Is that... Ooh. Oh, snappers. Okay, yeah, yep. We're going to actually run around this way and come from the other side. Because... that would be the mother of the neighboring wolf pack mother. The mate of the wolf that we accidentally killed. Who is standing right here. She doesn't seem too happy. I wouldn't be either. Hi. Nice day, isn't it? Yeah, you're gonna try and kill my puppies. You're not just gonna walk right past me and get to my puppies. No, you're not. Get out of here. I don't care what sort of a feud you have with us. Oh, good, she's gone. I don't care what sort of a feud you have with us. It's not going to turn into blood for blood. It is not. Oh, gosh. What difficulty were you playing on when that happened? Because, if you're playing on Bring It On, that one's tough even for people who are used to it. It's usually tough when you have, for the first time, but it's even harder if you're playing on a harder difficulty. So it's good we got that territory marked. And yeah, we will eat from the carcasses sometimes, but it's often better to go further for food if you can afford it. If you can't, it's nice to have a lot of carcasses that are close by. Yeah, she is very pretty, but she's a threat to our puppies, so we have to chase her away. She is kind of, wolves in the wild don't really have arch enemies, but for the sake of the story, she's kind of like our arch enemy. She's the one who tried to kill Kaya, and she's the one who chased Kaya off in Amethyst Mountain, and we accidentally killed her mate. So now we have to grow our puppies, which basically just means we stuff them as full of food as we possibly can so they will gain weight, and they all are pretty hungry, so we're gonna feed everybody. And I'm trying not to show preference to any one pup because we do want all of them to survive, but I kind of just feed whoever's closest. Oh gosh, yep, yeah, pack affinity is pretty bad. We'll probably try and work on that a little bit now that we've done the defend our den. Timber, are you okay? Nizion? I'm sorry, but please no. Please no. You're gonna get eaten. That is how puppies get eaten. That is definitely how puppies get eaten. So let's put you back at the den. Did that actually do anything? No, it didn't. Yeah, I think they have to be a certain distance away. The thing with the pack affinity is I'm trying to avoid howling because that lifts territory as well. So we kind of just have to rely on, and we're going to head back to the cattle ranch. We kind of have to rely on getting the, we kind of have to rely on getting them when they're away from the den and bringing them back. I don't actually know what my wolf's rank at the moment is. I know Katari has over 20,000 experience points, so whatever rank that would be, but for the others, I'm not sure. Yeah, the story can be difficult to follow, so I'll try and keep you guys up to date on what's going on. So, like, it does get a little complicated. I try to recap. I know I did a couple recaps earlier on. Yeah, Nizion is usually the good pup, but he decided he wanted to wander off. Aw, I'll see you later. To those who are possibly heading out. No, Apollo can only mark once the territory goes down to 50%. He can't mark territory if it is above 50%. So right now he can't mark his territory. And so he also can't howl to raise the pack affinity. Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, so basically the story is we actually had a previous season that followed Apollo's parents, Katari and Terrell. Apollo's from their first litter. You may have heard me talking about Kaya. Kaya is our heir, so she's the one we're following currently in the main series. She was actually attacked by that stranger wolf as a puppy, but thankfully survived it. And Apollo witnessed that, and so that's kind of, we're going to visit the ranch again and get some more food. So that's why he has to stay near, or that's why he had to stay at this den, was to challenge those wolves. Where is the calf? That's true. Yeah, we could howl when we're far away probably too, so we could do some of that when we get back. But the other thing that you talked about, or that we've talked about, is how he killed the stranger wolf that just attacked. He killed her mate. That happened earlier in the episode in Amethyst Mountain. He got into a fight with that wolf, and he didn't mean to. He was just trying to dominate him, and it was kind of in self-defense, but he accidentally killed him. And so now we're saying there's kind of a feud between the packs, sort of. Where is the calf? I don't want to go in there because I don't want the cows getting mad at me. Where's the calf? Where is the calf? I don't even see it. Was it over there? I hesitate to get close because I don't want the cows getting mad at me. Where is it? Where? Is it all the way in that back corner? It might be. It may be all the way in that back corner. Oh, Apollo, I'm a little worried for you this time. This may be the time that you have to use your second chance. Oh, there's the cat. Oh, it's all the way at the back. Oh, Apollo. Apollo, hun, you're scaring me. There we go. Let's kill it quickly. Kill it quickly if we can. Oh, please. Oh, please, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Apollo, you better run, bud. Apollo, run. Run, Apollo, run, Apollo, run, Apollo! Oh, good golly. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Okay, there we go. We made it. Oh, we made it. Oh, good. That was a little intense. And they're safe inside the den, and it's probably a good idea what you guys are suggesting, to howl at a distance. Oh, they're so pretty together. Oh, they're so pretty together. Hopefully that'll raise some of the pack affinity. Yep, we can keep raising the pack affinity. Yeah, technically you probably could get chased by the cow to leave, but that feels a little cheaty to me, so we kind of want to try and do it the legit way. No, he actually made it. Barely, but he made it. We're just raising the pack affinity a little bit right now. And we got almost a full pup food bar. Oh, it is a little bit intense. It definitely adds some drama. Oh, gosh. Yep. It definitely adds drama. Alrighty. Let's make sure. What try to survive pop-up? The one that comes back when you come back from the cattle ranch? Yeah, we gotta get back to the pups now because they are getting pretty hungry. Timber, it'd be nice if you'd run on ahead and feed them, but you're probably not gonna do that, huh? Because we gotta see what's gonna be attacking them, because you know there's gonna be something there. You just know there's gonna be something there. There's always is when you venture this far away from the den, and they're getting really hungry. I'm a little bit concerned about how hungry they are, actually. Yeah, Timber's probably a little bit concerned. Yeah, Apollo is not a fast wolf. I'm getting a little bit scared by how hungry these guys are. I think they can get a little hungrier than that, but I don't know how much hungrier. Okay, what is going to be attacking them? If it's a cougar, I swear I will cry because we don't have time to deal with this. I'm going to slow down to regain stamina. It's just a coyote, thank goodness. Just a coyote. The phrase you never think you'd say. Oh, yeah, that pop-up. I know what you mean. Oh, gosh. Okay, everybody is very hungry, but we have to deal with this coyote because it's going to attack. Otherwise, how hungry is everybody? They have some food left. Okay, they have some food left. We're okay. They are pretty hungry, but it's not going to go down that fast. Timber, if you could feed them, that would be brilliant. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's quickly kill this coyote, and then let's get back and feed puppies, feed puppies, feed puppies, feed puppies. Oh, good golly, they're so hungry. Oh, goodness gracious me, they're so hungry. Please don't die, anybody. I don't want anybody to die. No, I don't want anybody to die. I'm just gonna feed whoever's closest at the moment. Slen, that be you. Okay, they're not dying, at least. They're not dying, at least. They're actually okay. They're actually okay. I was pretty scared for a second there, but they're actually okay. They had more food than it looked like they had. It's hard to tell just from the paw prints. Yeah, Liliana just had a good idea. So you should roll every episode to see if you or your mate died for something such as disease. That actually kind of plays into the idea of the challenges. That wouldn't be every episode, but it would be every litter. So there could be, I don't know if I want to do rolling to see if you or your mate die. If so, it would be a very small chance, but I do want to start implementing further challenges. So for season 3, we'll have per litter challenges. So there could be something like, oh, there's a disease going on, so we can't hunt super close to the den, because if we hunt, a coyote might come by and carry a disease that affects canines, and because wolves are canines as well, we can't risk having a potentially diseased coyote come by the den. So I don't know if we'd roll every episode to see if you or your mate, or if us or our mate has died. But I do want to start implementing more randomness, at least yearly and possibly by... Are you serious? No! Oh, are you kidding me? You're dead. You're supposed to be dead. Oh my gosh. You're supposed to be dead. You were dead. This is the wolf we killed, you guys. He must have survived, and he's back with a vengeance. Oh gosh. Oh, good golly gosh, yeah. We need to get out of here as soon as possible. How well fed are our puppies? And yeah, if you're tired, make sure you go rest. The stream will still be here in the morning. You can still watch it. We can't mark. I did do a quick mark to see how full the territory was, but it's too full, so we can't actually mark our territory. I think that's just made Apollo more determined to get out of here, because the whole stranger wolf pack now is angry. And you guys, I guess we must have thought he was dead, but he really wasn't. And his mate must have nursed him back to health. Okay, they're all at 13 pounds. Okay, we're gonna go back to the cattle ranch and get some more food real fast. Maybe his mate nursed him back to health and we just thought he was dead. So I think Apollo would probably feel a sense of relief, but at the same time, a sense of fear, because he thought he killed this wolf, and from their perspective, he probably meant to. He just thought he was defending himself, and he saw what he thought was the wolf's death, but he wasn't really dead. And now that wolf is back and wants to kill him, and I think he'd probably be saying, okay, we're gonna get our food, we're gonna take our puppies, we're gonna go. It could be a descendant, but that was or maybe it was the son, but I don't know. It was either that or is that wolf's son. In any case, I think Apollo's pretty spooked for once. Yeah, we're gonna finish Apollo's story over the course of this stream. That's how we do a lot of the side stories. Yeah, the pups do have different coats depending on the inheritance. Apparently he didn't die. Either that or he had like a son or something, but I don't know. I feel like he really didn't die. We just thought he died. So I think at the same time, Apollo is a slight bit relieved that he didn't actually kill a wolf like he thought he did, because he didn't mean to. He was just defending himself and the other wolf wouldn't back down. But on the other hand, this wolf and his entire family thought Apollo tried to kill him. Apollo was just defending himself. He was just trying to get the other wolf to back down and run away. He was trying to defend himself, but this whole pack thought he had murderous intent. And again, we are adding quite a bit to the story. Real wolves wouldn't have this level of complexity. But, yeah. I'm a little concerned. I think this wolf and his mate and their children may have a feud with our packs for some time now. There's the calf. I think Apollo would just want to get in, get the calf, get out, and then get his pups on the journey as soon as he possibly could. No, because I think the pack would still be angry with him because they thought he tried to kill their leader. They thought that he tried to kill the dominant male. Even though he didn't try to, it was an accident. But they thought he meant to, and so they're angry about that because from their mind he tried to kill the leader of the pack, basically. I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch the video, but it looked pretty stinking similar to me. Let's feed the puppies. We gotta get back and feed them, but I'm gonna howl a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, the pups do have something different in the fur color. Oh gosh. I think we gotta get out of here. We gotta get our puppies and get out of here as soon as we possibly can. Yeah. I think Timber is probably... Oh gosh, we cut it off, didn't we? We have to howl again and wait. Oh, welcome to the stream. Well, there's only so much you can do, though, because with the game, we're kind of adding to it a little bit, because, yeah, Apollo was trying to dominate him, but at the same time, he was poking around the edge of the territory, and this wolf attacked him. And, we're saying kind of that, because Apollo wouldn't intentionally kill a wolf. It was an accident, and so we're saying the most likely explanation was, the most likely explanation for it was this wolf attacked him. He didn't think he could get away, and so he attacked back in an attempt to defend himself. Because with how low his health got, it seems very much like a threat on Apollo's life. So yeah, from the game perspective, we were trying to dominate. From the story perspective, we're saying Apollo was trying to defend himself. He just was trying to prove to this other wolf that he was trying to fight him off, basically. Is what we're saying from the story perspective. So we're almost on the journey, and we gotta mark territory again because I think it is down low enough at this point. But if there's another stranger wolf, oh my gosh, you guys! If there's another stranger wolf, no, there's a bear. There's a bear. That's fine. That's fine. I think Apollo is very aggressive towards that particular pack because they attacked his little sister Kaya, but I think at this point, he didn't ever mean to kill or potentially seriously injure one of them. He just kind of wanted to put them in their place and say, leave my family alone. He didn't intend for it to go as far as it went. So I think at this point, he kind of just wants to get away. He's definitely not going to be he doesn't have so much of a challenging attitude towards them. He just kind of wants... he just wants to basically get away from them at this point. And, it's raining, huh? And there goes the bear in the distance. Oh, was that lightning? I don't know if that was lightning or not. Yeah, territory is low enough. Oh, I and New Zealand are playing. Oh. So we're gonna get as far as we can when it gives us the pop-up. Is it gonna give us the pop-up? And then we'll start marking territory. Are we gonna get the pop-up? Yeah, okay. We're going to get the pop-up. So we're going to mark because it was down below. It's down past 40%. So we're going to keep it marked. And make sure we get territory up, although we're almost ready to go. I think Apollo is probably done with the cattle ranch now because he knows they'll be moving out soon. So he didn't actually have to use his ability. He made it. He survived. The farmers are probably glad that he's moving on now. Because they were probably getting sick of having their calves, their livestock preyed on. So, and like I said, that is when it can start to cause problems, is when you have wild animals attacking domesticated ones. That's when you start to have issues, that's when you start to have conflict, and that's when it comes down to, well, okay, at that point, do you kill the animal? What do you try to do? Do you let him keep preying on the livestock? Do you try to relocate him? What do you do? That's when that debate comes into play. It's wolves like Apollo that can add that element to it. Why do I hear scary music? That's Timber. Timber's a magical wolf. Okay, then. Oh, she's back. Oh, good golly, she's back. Oh, Oh gosh, yeah, they're attacking. They're definitely coming. They're definitely trying to take this territory. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're staying right on her tail. We're not going to give her the chance to attack them. Okay. All right, yeah, at this point, I think Apollo's saying, okay, kids, we're leaving. Because I'm pretty sure after we feed them this last time, it should get their weight up enough. So, Iceland. Raise. Raise? Oh, we're out of food. Okay, we gotta go, we gotta get some more food. That's hunting music. That just means the herd is nearby. And I think at this point, I think Apollo's just saying, okay, kids, time to go. Let's get out of here. We can go, we'll eat a little bit off this carcass. Hopefully this one hasn't been scavenged off of too much. It is looking a little bit picked over. Oh gosh. So here we go. Hopefully there's nothing more going on. That's just elk hunting music. Is there anything up behind the tree? I don't see anything behind the tree. Let's just finish feeding Rays and Nezion, and then we will hopefully be able to move on. The lightning is back. There's a bear, because that's fine. Alright, let's chase down this bear. In the thunder and lightning. Oh gosh, we took a hit. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, let's not take another hit. Let's circle, circle, circle. And there he goes. He's on the run. Nezion, I know you're a curious puppy, but no. No. Definitely no. That's not okay. You can't just walk up to a bear. And let's feed Rays. They've got to be ready now. They have to be ready. Pack stats. They should all be at 15. Is it time to go? Time to go? Somebody... Okay, yes, good. Okay, let's go. Apollo, Slough Creek. Let's play 1. Save. And Apollo does not have any chances to revive puppies. I think Apollo's just saying, let's get out of here, kids. Timber's going to bring us eye. I'm staying a little closer to the puppies than I have, than I usually do with Kaya, because, Kaya has, that's a moose. Kaya has the, Kaya's a lot faster, so she can get to them, she can get to the puppies faster if something happens. That's a moose. We're not going to bring our puppies by the moose, so we're going to stay a little closer to them this time. Some people are saying that that they're experiencing buffering, some people are saying they're experiencing buffering. Hopefully that's not an issue. Hopefully it's working again. There goes a moose. And we're gonna ignore this moose, even though his health is down a little bit. We don't have time for this. We have puppies with us. And we are just going to, we're gonna make for this carcass here. We'll leave the moose. No, moose, please go away. Moose, please go away. And hopefully we can make it. As you can see, the territory of the stranger wolves has expanded drastically. So, moose? Moose? That's my puppies. Don't step on my puppies. Oh, moose. Moose. Oh, good. I'm glad the buffering stopped. I was a little worried for a sec that either YouTube or my internet was failing. Let's go ahead, give some people food, some of the puppies food. And Slen. And I. Raise. And Nezion. Timber, you just ate the carcass that was right in front of us, and I'm damaged from a bear. Timber, I love you, but that was not helpful. Oh, Timber, you had better keep the puppies fed, please, because I can't now. Okay, you're bringing us Nezion. That's good. All right. Okay. The moose is off in the distance, going his own way. We're headed for this carcass here. Let's make sure we can get there safely if we can. All the flowers are so pretty. Oh, man. What do I hear? Okay, I thought I heard weird music that was scaring me, but I think we're okay. Alright, welcome back. Okie doke. Alright, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Please remember to keep chat civil. She's bringing us rays. That's good. And let's eat up. Our own health is full. We're going to feed the puppies and make sure they have full health. In fact, we probably can feed them. Okay, she fed Slyn the rest of the way up. And, there we go. Let's get everybody as full as possible, and then we'll fill up our own puppy food. Alright, we're gonna eat and not pick up Slyn, right? There we go. Okay. Let's go this way. Alrighty. Let's see. I don't want to get too far ahead of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have everybody. Okay, good. And, let's see. Alrighty. Okay, she's bringing Slyn to us. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on the game at this point because I feel like something's about to pop out of the grass at us. And Apollo does not have the does not have the ability to revive a puppy at all if we lose one. Like, Kyrian had the ability to save a puppy from coyote attack, and he actually used it with Navi. But, Apollo's ability was to revive himself, or not revive so much as survive something that would otherwise prove fatal. So it's a little bit different. He doesn't have a chance to revive a puppy if we lose a puppy. If we lose a puppy, it's done. Ah, welcome back. Alrighty, let's see. And we're already up here. Let's see, everybody's coming. Everybody's coming. Let's see. I keep feeling like I'm hearing music that's a little bit scary. Timber is going to bring Eye to us. And we'll feed Nezion and Rays. Back here. Nezion almost looks like a little German Shepherd. He almost has like that saddle marking that German Shepherds have. Let's, we'll go ahead and finish filling up on food. And, make sure, here we go. And remember, if these guys survive, they may have the opportunity to impact future generations, future litters. So either some of Apollo's siblings' litters, or even the next generation, like how Myra was able to impact Flare. In his story, it could happen with them. So kind of the reverse of that, perhaps we'd have one of these puppies when they're older impact one of the... they might be able to impact one of the younger wolves of the next generation, so whoever Kaya's heir is. And aw, thank you. Aw. Thank you, Siamese. That's very sweet of you. Alright, let's keep everyone pretty close. I don't like this grass. This grass makes it hard to see puppies, and it makes it hard to see coyotes. And, almost up to the river. This is where things could get difficult. I'm gonna kind of lead him around this really tall grass. And let's see. Let's go back this way, because we have to get over here in order to be able to, get to the riverside where we have to cross. I think it's up by these, this rock area here. Alright. Let's see. I think it is right here. Pretty sure. Is Timber gonna bring puppies to us? I think. Let's see. Timber, are you gonna bring... I think she's... Oh, she's feeding. She's gonna bring Nezion over here. Okay. What? Why all the way up there? Timber, that was sort of helpful, but kind of not at the same time. Alright, we're gonna bring Nezion up here and put him at the edge of the river. Alrighty. And I'm gonna start grabbing other puppies. Hopefully try not to leave puppies alone for too long, but we've got to get them up to the edge of the river. Oh gosh. Alright, we're gonna let her stamina refill, because that way if something happens, we need to... Where is... Timber? Timber's crossing the river without us. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna go grab Ray's. Okay. Yeah, Timber, did you bring... She's bringing Slen all the way across. That's fine. I'm gonna feed these guys. I hope Slen doesn't starve over there. Nezion was just dancing a little bit. Oh my goodness. So is I. Ray's is too. I guess that's how they eat. And this is where we cross, right? This is where we cross. Okay. So we're gonna cross and we're just gonna grab... I'll grab Ray's. And then run across. Timber, please help. Timber, please help. We're gonna put Ray's here. And go back for another puppy. We'll walk across. Timber's gonna grab I guess. Okay. And we'll bring Nezion. Alrighty. Please don't walk in the water, Nezion. That is not healthy. That's very, very bad for you. Alright, I'm gonna try and get these guys. I'm gonna bring Nezion closer to the carcass and hopefully, hopefully Ray's will follow. Ray's is not gonna follow. Welcome back. Okay, let's see. Hopefully they will follow us over to this carcass. It's gonna rain again. And are they gonna follow us or are they still too close to the water? I think they're too close to the water. I want to bring them over and put them right by me because Timber has left her other puppies on the other side of the river. Timber, I love you, but that is not helpful. And we're gonna feed... I'm gonna feed these guys real fast because in case Timber runs off with them, I don't want them to starve. So, and we actually have a carcass right here so I can automatically refill, and I want to finish up filling up my puppy food before Timber eats the rest of it. Alright, I'm gonna run back this way. Oh, not this again. Please no. Please no. Okay, there we go. Okay, hang on. What is going on? Hang on. Alright, I don't know why. Okay, there we go. My running straightened out, and Timber's bringing Nezion. Alright, Rays, we're gonna follow her. Is this where we're supposed to cross? I think it is. Alright. I'm gonna just test it. Okay. Yeah, the mates are usually better at bringing the puppies across than I am. Does it cross? Are you able to cross this way? Oh, Timber knows her stuff. Okay, is she actually getting Rays too? She is. She's gonna bring Rays. Oh, good. So I'll wait with... Why are you separated from your siblings? Okay, you guys all need food. Badly. I feel like she may have half-drowned some of you guys. And, oh gosh, where are you bringing Rays? Okay, Slen is full. Or not full, but fuller. Let's head this way. Timber, that worked. That worked. Sort of. Yeah, I got that glitch the last stream too, I'm pretty sure. Or not this last stream, it was the one before. No. I got it at one point on one of the streams, or on one of the episodes. Hello, welcome to the stream. Alrighty. Oh, good golly, here we go. No, don't do that to me either. Where? Shadow, shadow, shadow. Where's the shadow? 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 Where is the shadow? I don't see it. I think it's leaving. I think the eagle is leaving. And how close are we to stranger territory? We're pretty close. That's a little concerning, but I don't think they can actually attack you. So, not at this point. Let's get up to this carcass. Oh, good golly. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, no. Okay, there it is. I lost it in the field of flowers. That is terrifying. Don't bring rays to me, please. Timber, I love you, but please, no. I don't think it was Lucan, because I was carrying a puppy. So it had to have been, oh, good golly, there they are. There's the pack. There is the pack. Why would you leave rays over there? Timber, please. Timber, please. Yeah, they do have eagles in this. Timber! Don't leave rays. Okay, rays is gonna make it, I think. Yep, they do have eagles. It's golden eagles, I believe, that will try and steal your puppies in this. So, rays, we will give you a little food as well. Oh, you're already full, so I'm gonna just refill my food. And there is the stranger wolf pack. I think, oh, here they come. Good golly, here they come. They're gonna stand over there and look at us. Let's see. Oh gosh. Well, this is... Holy moly. I'm just gonna go over here because I think we're gonna growl back at them. But look at them. They're actually... Wow. We're gonna growl back at these guys. Yep, we're not gonna go in their territory, but we are gonna growl. We're gonna growl back at them and just let them know, no, you can't have our puppies. And we're gonna take our pups and then go and get everybody out of here. But look at, you can see they actually are, oh, there's an eagle. Oh, and it's raining, so that's not good. But you can see they actually are different colors. So there's the one, the dominant male, I think. You can see the dominant female. There's another one that looks like her, which is probably her puppy. And another wolf that's more brownish, that is probably their puppy as well. Oi! We didn't even get a warning. No. No, I don't want to pick up rays. I don't want to pick up rays. Coyote? No, coyote's gonna run right in stranger wolf territory. Please tell me they'll at least kill the coyote. They're not gonna, are they? That is one smart coyote. We gotta chase it this way. Oh, good golly. Nope. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I don't think the eagle is actually gonna attack us this time, though. So, where is our carcass? The next carcass is over here. Alrighty. Oh, Timber, you scared me. I thought you were, I thought you were a coyote for a second. I just heard paw steps and I was like, no! So let's see. Alright, we'll go ahead. Well, I've seen, actually, I thought Timber tends to bring Eye a lot as well, but I think, I've seen her bring Nezion once, and I think she's brought Eye several times as well. I don't know. Sometimes it does seem like the mate favors a puppy, but it seems like Timber has favored different puppies at different stages. Let's see. There's the carcass. We're on our way. Oh, goodness gracious. The thunder. And the stranger wolf pack is moving away. It looks like they're leaving us alone. I think they've determined that we're leaving them alone too, so hopefully it'll be at least an easy, or an uneasy rest, if not a truce. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to kill any puppies. I'm gonna try and keep them all alive. We always do, but, I don't know. I don't know. Are we almost here to the carcass? We passed it. It's right here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, back at the beginning of the journey, Timber seemed to favor I, and then she favored Nezion towards the middle, and then now it seems like she's favoring Raze a little bit. And there's an eagle on its way. I'm gonna feed Raze because you seem hungriest. Nezion, Slen. In fact, I should feed them all the way. And I think the eagle, I didn't see. Nezion? Nezion? Do not. Do not. I don't see. Holy moly, we didn't get an alert. Oh, good golly gosh, nope. Oh, this is Coyote and Eagle again. Please don't tell me there's an eagle coming back for the puppies at this point. Timber, you have Nezion. I thank you, but that is terrible timing. Okay, I think the music we're hearing is just left over from the Coyote. I want all you guys to come this way further so that we can get back to the carcass and I can fill up my food bar and we can feed you guys all to the full. Let's see. It's funny when they favor the pup that tends to wander too. Like, I think Navi may have been the one that was constantly being carried last time, and Navi was the one who was always getting into trouble. You guys remember Navi No? Yep, yeah, alrighty. Okay, let's see. Let's keep moving, because we're almost there. We are almost there. How far are we? We're not that far. It's just up this way. So we're going to stay close to them. Yeah, it seems like they don't. That's what is kind of scary about the coyotes. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It kind of just depends. It depends, I think, on if they think you see it. So Timber's going to bring us eye. I'm not going to get too far ahead because I don't want to lose the other puppies. We don't want to leave anybody behind. Yeah, and Leaf, listen. Oh, is Navi no, Leaf, listen. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Are the stranger wolves still? Yep, they're still in the distance. They're going to watch us from afar. Let's keep bringing them this way. Yeah, Zona No was our main series with Kaya when Zona decided to just leap into our mouth in front of a cougar and almost get us killed like twice. Oh gosh, yeah, that was intense. That was really, really intense. Oh man. But we are almost there. Oh, just as I say that, there's an eagle. Okay, watch for the shadow. Watch for the shadow. There's the shadow. It's circling. It's circling. It's landing. And we're gonna get it to go away. There we go. Chased off an eagle. Did we chase it? Yep, we chased it. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Alright, we're almost there. Let's see. Alright, here we are. Okay, just getting my bearings a little bit. Yeah. Oh, that cougar just like we backed up to and it's just like, ha ha, I'm back. Oh gosh, that was scary. We're almost there. Yeah. Is she's feeding someone. She fed Slen. And she's gonna go get more food. Thank you, Timber. She's gonna go get more food. That's good. And let's see. Here we go. I think we're almost there. Almost there. I'm gonna give I and Raze and... Oop, no, I didn't want to pick up Raze. I want to put Raze back down. Put down, put down. No, put down, put down, put down. There we go. I'm gonna give Raze some food, and then we're gonna give Nezion some food. Alrighty. Let's see. Here we go. Oh gosh, yeah, cougars have been downright terrifying lately. And okay, the scary thing about cougars and the irony for me, I mentioned it a little bit in the episode, but way back when, it was like 2012 or something. It was, or I think it was even 2010. It was like 5-7 years ago. WolfQuest had a design contest where you could enter ideas, and the team went through, picked 4 or 5, and then people voted, and the best, or the idea with the most votes got implemented, the most wanted one. That was how we, good golly, here's a coyote. That was how we ended up with weather and time in the game. That's how it's raining right now, is because the weather and time was the one that won the community poll. And that's also resting and no! Resting was actually implemented because of that. Oh, thank goodness they're okay. The eagle's leaving. My idea to enter in that contest was the cougars, because back then we didn't have them, and now we have them, and I'm like, why would I suggest that? And I went back and I looked at my idea, my old suggestion. I found it again, and like the cougars I suggested would have been even more terrifying than the ones we have now, because I wanted them to actually come out or to come after the wolves, and to come after the wolves and not just the puppies, and to come after, or to hide in trees, and so if there's a carcass under a tree, you might jump down on them, and I was like, why? They're already terrifying as they are. Why would I suggest so much more than what we have? Welcome to the stream. It doesn't matter if you're late. I'm just glad you're here. I'm glad you're able to make it. When am I going to do another live stream? Well, it's looking like Sundays tend to work out for me in terms of live streaming, but I'm not 100% sure. It kind of just depends, because sometimes I need Sundays to rest my voice after recording 6 days of the week. Yeah, cougar speed needs to be nerfed. I will probably go suggest that, but you can hear my voice is dying a little bit. And I record for an hour or two every day, 6 days out of the week. So sometimes I need, and Timber's bringing us eye again, sometimes I need a little time to rest my voice. But if my voice is feeling okay, then a lot of the time I try and record on Sundays. So let's see. Yeah, I like the cougars. They're definitely really cool, but at the same time, they're also really terrifying. So why do we, you, and Raise, oh gosh, you guys, no, I is walking right into the jaws of a coyote. That's fine. That is definitely fine. Yes, I will definitely be playing more niche. Definitely. Timber, that was poor timing. I'm sorry. I love you, but please, we gotta bring Raise a little closer to the others. But yes, we will definitely be playing more niche. If niche continues to be doing as well as it's doing in terms of how the series are, oh, good golly, here's an eagle. Oh, she just brought Nezion, but she pushed Slen with her as well. But, if niche continues to be doing as well as it is doing, I may consider doing like a midweek stream as well. It wouldn't be for as long as WolfQuest, but it would probably just be an hour or so, and we'd have a dedicated live stream tribe where you guys could have input. You can name the babies. You could possibly, depending on, I might just, depending on how that would work, I may do, I might do it, a niche live stream midweek, and that would be separate from our WolfQuest ones. It wouldn't be as long. It would replace the niche episode for the today, so you would get 5 episodes a niche a week, and then instead of a 6th episode, you would just have a long live stream episode. And there's another coyote. There's a coyote. It's coming this way. Can we get it to run? There it runs. Don't bring a Slen, Timber. Thank you. I don't even know what to think about, who Timber favors at this point. Who is she bringing now? She's bringing Slen. She's gonna run this way with Slen, I think. I just gotta get back to these guys. Here we go. Okay, we're here. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. How did we get so far from the site? I can see it over there, but we got off-centered. We gotta move this way now. Alrighty, we can do this. So I'm considering doing that, and Timber, if you could get some food, that would be excellent, because we're gonna need it. We are gonna need it. I'm gonna actually zoom out a little bit so that I can see more of the surrounding area. And I don't like all these trees. I mean, I like them, they're very pretty, but they make it hard to see predators. And I feel like there's gonna be coyotes right behind these trees. Are we almost there? We're getting there. Timber, if you could feed puppies, that would be excellent. In fact, we'll just start running a little ways with them. Come on. Oh, Nezion, I guess, wanted to be picked up. I was trying to pick up Slen. Oh, good golly, good golly. Where's it coming from? It's coming here? Okay. We gotta chase it. My stamina's down. Oh, this is bad. This is bad, you guys. This is bad. Where'd it go? Okay, it's up here. I see it. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more because it's easier to see. Oh, no! There's an eagle! No, not now! Please, no. Please, no. Please, no. Don't take my puppies away. Please don't take my puppies away. Oh, it's coming down. No! 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 You cannot have my Nezion! You cannot have any of my puppies. You cannot come after Nezion. Not any of them, but none of them. Ah! That eagle just tried to take Nezion. Oh! Okay, bring I to us. Oh! Timber, I need you to get food. I think we're here, though. We're almost here. Oh, Timber, I need you to get food. That eagle just almost took Nezion. Oh, my gosh. That's too much for me. That brings back awful memories, because that's how we lost Hurricane. We were killing a coyote, and an eagle swooped down and just grabbed Hurricane. And I don't have food to give puppies. Someone is starving. Timber, please, food, puppies, now. Please. Please. Sorry. I try not to scream. Let's get into the... Oh, good. We're here. We're here. We're almost here. We almost have everybody here. Okay. Timber, forget about getting food. Just come back. Just please come back. Timber, please come back. Timber, 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 Timber. I is here. Nezion is here. Slen is here. Raze is here. Timber, everyone is here. Timber, why are you still going the other way? I'm a little scared this will break it if I howl, but hopefully not. Yeah, Myra was taken by an eagle too. And again, it happened right in front of us too. Timber, please come back to us. Please come back to us, Timber. She's coming! Oh, she's coming! Oh, good. Good. Oh, so good. Okay, I can't even talk. Okay, Raze has 17 health, so I think he'll be able to make it. We just gotta sit and wait. We just gotta sit and wait, and I think we'll be okay. Timber's on her way. You guys, we did it. We did it. We've almost done it. There's a bunny. If we really need to, we could kill that bunny. But I don't think I want to risk running away from the puppies. I think Timber's gonna make it. Here she comes! Oh, Timber. Thank goodness she's on her way. Okay, we are so close. We're almost there. Come on. That's a bunny. I hear the bunny. The bunny is watching us. I wouldn't sit this close to a wolf family if I were you, bunny. Timber! Timber, we did it! We did it! We made it! Oh, we made it! Oh, thank goodness, Eagle. Why? No, Eagle, no. You're not allowed to come take a puppy, Eagle. You're not allowed to come take a puppy. Oh, thank goodness we made it. Wow. So that is another successful story. Apollo's story has been a success, but will his actions in regards to the Stranger Wolf Pack have an impact on future generations? We will have to see. Especially when it comes to Kaya's descendants and Neo, who is Apollo's sister, who will probably be coming to the Bison Peak or possibly the Special Den if we can earn enough experience points. We'll have to see if Apollo's actions will have an impact on their stories as well, and what it may mean for the future of our wolves. So that will wrap up this live stream. We'll maybe try and do it again next time. Thank you guys. We will maybe try to do another one next week. We'll have to see. Depending on how well Niche does, if it keeps doing as well as it's been doing, we may start seeing a midweek Niche live stream. It won't be quite as long. It won't be 3 hours like our WolfQuest ones are, but it would probably be just an hour of me playing Niche. But yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Unfortunately, that does mean the live stream will have to conclude, and we may see one of these puppies show up again in a future side story, or a future, perhaps even the heir story. You never know. We might just see some of these wolves play a part in the future. So I will see you guys next time. Oh, thank you guys so much. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hopefully you'll be able to catch the next live stream we do. But until then, this is Jay, over and out. Bye, everyone. And make sure you check in next time or next Sunday, because we very well might do another live stream. We'll have to see if my voice is feeling okay. We very well might do it. So, but I will see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.